Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, for nerds, by nerds, hang out with all these nerds. We're going to play some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. This is our quote-unquote micro-celebrity game. And actually, you know, the way things are going, we might actually have real celebrities at some point. These guys keep pumping out games.
Oh, I thought like Will Wheaton was going to show up.
No, not that kind of celebrity.
Okay.
We gotta,
Right, we're like Z-list celebrities.
Yeah, we got to work our way down.
Yeah.
Lowercase a list.
Yeah. Double A.
So I guess we'll start with you, Ryan. And
Sure. Yeah, you might recognize me from the Nerdarchy-ish. Nerdarchus Ryan here, playing Falcor Kreskanar, Lord Falcor Kreskanar, and many other titles. A wild magic sorcerer, Dragonborn.
Hey everybody, I'm Nerdarchus Ted. I'm going to be playing the human cleric Relion. He's been warped by the magics of the Goblin King, so he's got golden yellow eyes and a streak of green in his hair.
He's been improved.
Blessed by the guy.
He's been improved.
16-inch dong.
Dong's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anthony Amato from Cardboard Fortress Games. I will be playing Pickle Dick.
Pickle Dick.
I don't know, I almost changed my mind on saying it midway through. Richard Pickleton. A goblin, fighter ranger, juggalo, jester.
Juggalo is the background?
Jester. I'm sorry.
Gobble-o.
Emperor Pickle Dick. Amongst many other titles. Lord of the Mushroom Kingdoms.
And the Seven
Blessed
Kingdoms.
of the Goblin King.
Hi, I'm Nicole Klein. I'm playing Grundlepunch, the other Gobble-o. Anthony and I make up Cardboard Fortress Games, and our next game, Laser Riders, will be on Kickstarter next month.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Or depending upon when this actually goes this month.
Oh yeah, that's true. October, sorry.
Yeah,
October.
at some point. I would like to say that I've gotten to play Laser Riders once so far, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Resistor is a cool game, but I think Laser Riders blows it away as far as the fun and replayability.
Thank you, sir.
And smoking your friends with your Laser Riders. Well, I can never play with these guys again because I won. I'm done with them.
One and done.
You cheated. You played on a grid. So.
Dave automatically likes any game that he wins.
Exactly.
So
It's
Note
And then
to
retires.
Self, note to self,
Sale-
throw every game I play with Dave.
yeah,
Got it.
sales tip. Always let the customer win the first game.
There you go.
I'm Todd. I'm playing Tord, the Milden Half-Elf Bard, and from 11th Hour Games, and my first game should be hitting Kickstarter in January, Barricades, under 9th level games.
Barricades.
Whoop,
Yeah.
Also a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one as well.
Yep.
It's less of-
I'm just easy to please, I guess.
Should I also say my Pokemon level since I'm the only one here playing Pokemon?
If you
No, nobody
want
cares.
to.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about Pokemon.
Dunked.
Slam dunk.
Nobody's playing that.
Slam
This is
dunk.
more like the game designer game than Micro Celebrity at this point.
Yeah.
Valen keeps not coming.
So we left off in the Underdark, in the city of Outcast. You guys had just performed the task for Madame Musharu and basically offed her ex-husband.
We solidified her divorce.
We didn't quite off him. We didn't
well,
get
we
all of
offed
his,
him. It's not a permanent situation.
We didn't get all of his Horcruxes.
We shoot him off.
You reinforced the restraining order
There.
That's very yes, thank you.
and stopped him from stealing the Myconid children and corrupting them.
By killing them. Quite.
Quite painfully for some of us.
Yeah. With that,
We
you
got
guys
through it
had,
largely unscathed, I'd say.
Barely took
Twitch,
any damage.
Can't take any damage.
As long as you don't look in that direction at the mangled face.
The four of us that were there. I mean, we barely took any damage.
Right, exactly, yeah.
75%
All told.
untouched.
Yeah, all told.
It's pretty good.
75% untouched.
I think he took some damage. I think you guys got on.
There was a couple times he wasn't able to move behind you quick enough.
That's right. I get hit with some of your jawbone or something.
Holy crap! The jawbone's coming out like you serious, Richard.
Oh, is it rib
Like the
sticking out? No,
mask.
no, that's one sticking in.
Oh.
And our illustrious Dragonborn were absent last session because they were off visiting and discovering the secrets of the pearlescence enchanted material that can be found down in the sea of the Underdark here, the Nevernight Sea. And the Dragonborn were meeting with Manum Venata, a dark elf noble woman. And you basically, wherever you go, Bloodfang goes, whether you want him to or not.
Except for now.
Well, no, Bloodfang is with him. He's doing his job.
He's got a slug on his head, Lo.
Yeah.
Brain slug. A brain slug.
Yeah. Make sure everyone uses their garlic shampoo. It'll be fine.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So,
For the greater game summary, we are all on a quest currently to put all the pieces together to make a big giant bomb.
Necrobomb.
/ laser to destroy
it's not Necrobot, Entropy Bomb.
entropy bomb.
Anchovies bomb?
Anchovies. It makes
Ooh,
it
gross.
To destroy a invasion of mechanical hive mind creatures that we were going. I forgot the name of them.
Because if mechanical, if
Vargarians.
barbarians hate anything else, above all, it's anchovies.
They
before
really
they
hate
can
anchovies.
before they can get their doomsday device put together.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, not actually a doomsday device. They're actually trying to open a portal to wherever they were banished to
They're
bring the rest of them through.
Invasion.
I didn't know that.
Invasion.
What?
Oh, what's
spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known this.
Spoiler alert for these guys.
What?
It is known, Tadisi.
What?
So you're sitting in a library with this elderly drow woman who has very sharp yet beautiful features. She's bound to a wheelchair. Her hair is up on her head in a giant like beehive hairstyle with
What did you just do?
silver netting containing it.
Oh.
And basically, you guys are engrossed in a deep conversation about the Pearl Essence. You actually had procured a sampling of it. You wanted to know, its properties, and what you learned is it's very good at retaining abjuration magic, things of protection, or reflecting harmful effects back at others. You have inspiration that you can use for using anything with the Pearl Essence. One time. It will not go away or expire.
Okay.
So I would write that down on your sheet somewheres.
I have one, Dave. Anthony has 3.
Okay.
I think I burned all my notes.
So
Trying to
the
figure
Pearl
out.
Essence is linked to the Chaos Bleed to some degree too, right? That's what I've
Yes.
discovered.
Yeah. It's chaotic. It's chaotic energies.
So I'm basically trying to learn
bring
about
that up.
that and sort of. I have this eldritch. I have one. I have this eldritch magic infused in me, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a way of maybe. Sometimes I have this well of energy, i.e., sorcery points. That I'm thinking about if there's a way that I can store them in this Pearl Essence brooch that I have. So this way I have this reserve of energies. So I'm going to try to figure out how that might work.
Okay. So this leads to an in-depth conversation about certain magic items and artifacts that kind of have similar properties. One of the things is a wand or rod of wonder, which it kind of speaks to the random nature of chaos magic. And
Sounds
also,
like sometimes when I manifest certain magics myself.
and also the deck of many things, which she says, if you ever encounter such a thing, I would never touch it if I was you. And
Yeah, deck of many things, man. Ain't nothing to fuck with.
I believe you misheard. It was a duck of many things.
Quack!
Really?
No!
So you guys go on for hours and hours talking about this stuff, and in mid sentence she stops and looks up, and she has a shocked look on her face. And she's, "Don't touch that!" And behind you, there's a flash of light. An amber light kind of washes over you from behind.
Uh-oh.
Is it an amber alert? What is it?
It is an amber alert, and when you look behind you, there's Bloodfang, like this, touching something on a shelf, and except for he's encased in amber, like a bug.
Well, he makes a fine specimen right there.
He's encased in.
So, how long will this
Is this
last?
your Connery voice?
Yeah. So, about how long will that last?
I'm not quite sure. It should fade eventually, but I believe you guys are going to be leaving. What I can do, because I can't actually, I'm not going to be able to dispel this.
She's like, put him on a tensor's floating disc.
Yo, Amber's valuable. Chip him out of it, then sell the chunks.
If you give me a little bit of time, I can make him portable for you.
All right, I will take my bodyguard to go then.
Oh my god, can she like fill it with helium and then you can put him on a string and like
As amazing as that would be, she doesn't do that. Like, so you're ushered off to a sitting room by her manservant, and
Ooh.
you know, a couple hours later, she's rolled back before you, and you know, in her hands is Bloodfang encased in amber, but he's only like this big.
So in about 150 million years, there's gonna be like 6 of them attacking Chris Pratt.
Maybe.
What?
It's a Jurassic World joke, Anthony.
Wow.
Keep up.
So, I was able to tie a shrink spell to the original spell. So when the amber actually breaks free, so will the shrink spell. I just don't know when it's going to actually happen.
God,
So,
hopefully while we're in camp one night, sound asleep.
I would recommend do not keeping him in anything confined. You may want to keep him out of your pocket, and
Put him in your pocket.
yeah, that pretty much covers it.
Put him in your pocket. Put him in your pocket.
Do not use him as a butt plug, no matter what you do.
Put him in your butt.
Well,
You're gone for like 5 seconds.
I
thank
can
you for
gather what's
making
going on.
my servant more portable.
Pocket.
That's
I did tell him when you arrived not to touch anything.
he doesn't. So for all of his matter of being very martially competent, does not take orders very well.
Put him in your pocket.
I'm gonna. We have
in
a
your
cart that I
pockets.
can put him upon. You should be fine.
That would probably work really well.
Where are you gonna do them?
Or I could a bullet. I could swallow it.
Pocket. Put him in your pocket.
Yep.
I would not recommend that unless you do not particularly like that bullet.
Swallow him.
Well, he's
Just ship
served
him to
us.
somebody we don't like. See what happens.
Surprise! Glitter bomb. Just kidding. Dragonboard bomb.
Better yet, you stick him in Rallyon's pocket and don't tell him.
Yeah.
Whoa. 4d10 points of damage.
I was wasting this exact same though.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was like, does he still weigh the same, even though he's been shrinkened?
Intrigue.
Well,
Embiggened?
Madam Venada, thank you so much for access to your library and your time. It's rather unfortunate regarding Bloodfang here, but he will get over it, and perhaps he will learn for this experience, but most likely not.
We can only help. I'm hoping to possibly, foster relations between myself and your people.
Yes, that could be arranged. You can seek me out in Gryphongaff or at the Citadel of the High Spire.
He's got it in good with the mayor, from what I hear.
It's true. You can also, in the Dragonborn realms, reside in the High Spire Citadel, but I'm stationed in Gryphongaff. Hopefully trade relations can be made between all three.
I look forward to it. I don't travel so much, but I think to see the splendors of this other realm and the encroaching wonders that have come to the world of Ulfgania, I might just have to make such a trek.
Well,
With that, I bid you farewell.
good day to you, and fates be kind to you.
So with that, you head back to, well, you can go wherever you like, but you had left the rest of your traveling companions back at the Dream Palace.
Well, I'm going to make inquiries as to where I can find them.
Okay, well, what did you guys do after you wrapped up with Madame
Ow.
Charu?
Nothing. We hadn't done anything yet.
We for sure like sealed all his wounds up and put him to bed, and then we got fucked up as hell.
Maybe not.
Probably
in
went
order.
back to that bar.
Maybe they're blowing shotguns.
One for
into
me,
you.
one for you. It's medicinal.
Anybody need a water?
They packed out your wounds with all kinds of interesting.
Yeah, so who knows what's going on with
We got fucked up as hell, but don't worry, you
I am
are
as well.
fucked up as hell.
I mean, I don't see why we would do anything other than go back to the
The inn.
inn that we were staying at and wait for the other people to show up, because they were off getting the pieces of the that we needed, right? I mean, we still have the assassin looking for us. But we're assuming it's not going to happen in the town itself.
Yeah, you were kind of giving
Did you collect
assurances.
all those crystals too?
What was that?
Those crystals you collected?
Remember all the crystals when we fought the Myconid?
Oh yeah.
All the different power crystals?
Yes, we had gotten those as well.
Flavor crystals.
Flavor crystals.
It's basically just a bunch of pop rocks. Really big pop rocks. If you lick them, it blows your head off.
Blows your head off.
Who did you write those down? Did you have those?
I think they're magical type things.
There were 6 crystals, and I don't seem to have it here.
Sure, because there was actually types that went with them.
Yeah.
There was like 6.
Remember, we made a big deal about writing them all down. Did you write them down, Nicole?
Hey, as a chaos sorcerer, would I have better odds of
What were they?
manipulating Rod of Wonder?
They basically
Previous
are kind of
editions they
stat
did. I don't know
boosts
that they
or-
Well,
did.
there's no special caveat, but I
No, I
mean,
don't
I
think
can my own chaos thing eventually. I can take the better of 2 rolls.
Bag of 20 called.
Yeah,
called
does
traps.
it call anything out on that?
Traps.
I haven't
I'll
read
look it up,
in a
but I
long time.
don't think that that's the case by raw.
But I don't think it's relevant right now. No, yeah, I would allow that for sure.
Well, yeah, so I might think to seek that out.
So anyway, we don't. We're not going to just leave without our compatriots. I don't have anything else to do besides wait for my compatriots to see how their quest.
Yeah, so I
play
actually
out.
feel like they probably ended up waiting for you
Probably
because you guys had left the city and did your thing.
fair. So we come back to the inn and say, "Oh man, you wouldn't believe what I got. Check it out." And then I show all my Mike and
And
Ed
6
homeboys.
Myconids come waddling in afterwards.
What did you do?
Puffy, hit it. And he starts dancing.
So you brought a mushroom dance troupe along with you?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
What are their names?
Well, there's definitely Puffy.
And this one's Puffy, and this one's Puffy.
I mean,
This
I'm
all
assuming
named
you gave them all like really funny names, like your skull cap.
I'll put it this way: the rites of initiation and naming in Juggalo, Gobolo culture are vast and arcane in their nature, eldritch in their nature. I mean, not arcane. So it's gonna take me a little while to come up with the names. You said there's 6 of them.
There are 6 of them.
There's also
5 little ones and 1 big one.
There's also a sense that we might not need to name them, spend a lot of time naming them all just now. Maybe only name survivors.
I don't know why you haven't already given them all fucking dick names.
I cannot produce
8
Rod,
dick names.
Rod, Lance,
Red Rocket.
good Goblo names right now. Like
Johnson.
out of thin air.
Rob, Lance,
Homework.
Yeah, I think they should just be dick euphemisms.
Roderick.
It's really
Lancelot.
Roderick,
Homework.
Rumple Foreskin.
Johnson.
Well, I would say that.
Rumple Foreskin.
I'm surprised there
That's
isn't-
good.
Isn't there a Juggalo random name generator you could just plug in?
I could, but you want me to go on my phone?
It's completely up
What
to
did you say? What was foreskin?
Rumple Foreskin.
Rumple foreskin.
I say the tall one should just be biggin.
One-Eye Wonder Weasel.
Throbbing veins.
Yeah.
So we just talking about dicks now.
Yeah, basically. Just,
I have no notes on the crystals other than there were 6 of them.
Let's
don't
change the
exist.
subject there.
Yeah, that was really good. He's like, I have
That
no
was real
notes on them. I'm
smooth
like,
segue.
I'm like, no notes on dick names. And then you're
I'm
like,
saying something about anything other than what you're talking about.
what if one of them
I
is
happen to
just?
complete the search.
What if one is just named Dick?
I know I wrote it down because we made a point of noting
Yeah,
like this one was this and this one was this.
And it was just the 4 of you, so one of you guys wrote the notes down.
How did you write it down?
No, it was magic-y stuff. I didn't care about it.
It's not in my notes.
No. So basically,
It was
Somebody
crystals
go back
at
and
level.
What are we
watch
up to
6
next?
hours of video and
It was
figure that
crystals
out.
at level
at the
bards
end of
up
the
4
gameplay.
levels. That's what it did.
I thought you just gave us money.
the crystals have nothing to do with what we're doing right now anyway. So it doesn't-
I thought he just gave us stuff that was.
no, we got crystals.
I got a bunch of money written down.
I have that too.
Then we just checked
I
the
have
fuck
I have
out.
Nicole's money written down.
So they come in, a bunch of Myconids, and Grellian is a little battered. Like his head is kind of like lopsided.
you didn't bring him back in the condition that you left with.
Nah, he's good.
He's good. He's fucked up now. Don't worry about it.
He's better than ever. He's chock full experiences.
And we also have a pet griffin.
Did
may have
go
lost
to
the
the
level.
School of Hard Knocks?
Yeah, what are you guys doing with the
Better than this,
Griffin?
not as good as the school of soft knockers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the animated Griffin was brought back to life too.
You keep saying Griffin. Are you talking about your cat?
No,
Okay.
an actual
No, I'm
Griffin in the game.
gonna train it as an
Actual fake Griffin in the.
I'm like, Griffin, cat? Is there a cat here?
No.
So we picked up a squad of myconids that we're going to bring up to the surface and start our own sweet drug-in and put those scabies peddlers out of business, first of
Oh,
all.
I forgot about Scravies.
I forget what we called it either. What was it called?
I thought it was Scravies.
No.
You called it scabies, but it was called stank or something like that.
Stank. That's what it
Stank.
was. Yeah. Put those stank peddlers out of business once you get back on the surface.
So trading one dead drug den for another.
You watch
Yeah, but
it
ours
now.
is good. We know what we're doing. Also, we picked up a Griffin. Check him out. He's badass. He's tearing donuts all around the outside.
He's currently he's misunderstood Relian, and he's currently trying to mount him.
Is it trained?
He's real hungry.
Is it trained?
The
I
Griffin
mean,
is
yeah, he
hungry?
ain't killing no one, right?
The Griffin's hungry. Oh, right, we fed it.
Yeah, you guys fed it.
We pushed a bunch of good berries down its throat.
Yeah.
Used
I'll
to be
go
a
buy
statue,
some-
but we turned it into a real thing.
I'll go buy some more rations and whatever Griffin
Speaking of
said.
statues,
Meat.
I
Steak.
hold up Bloodfang.
Of course.
Fuck yeah, that's way cooler than the
What
than
happened there?
the statues we had. What were the statues made of
You
before?
know
Onyx?
Bloodfang's tendency to touch things they
Well,
ought not
first of
touch?
all, you need to understand, right? You're looking at it, right? And it's Bloodfang. It looks like Bloodfang. He's kind of like hunched over, looking at something, with his finger pointed out, poked out, and he's got a surprised look on his face.
So you
Why are you
know
showing
about
everybody
his
your pointing
tendency
across the reptile?
to touch things that he probably ought not to touch.
Especially not in public. Come on.
In this circumstance, it got him into real and miniature trouble.
Is he dead?
No, he's just encased in this bit of amber for a while.
Put him in your pocket.
But he's probably dead then.
Put him in your
No,
pocket.
he's
though.
well alive.
Put it in my pocket.
Rumors of his death are greatly exaggerated.
Put him in your
Deserved.
pocket though.
I have.
No, I was advised he's eventually, at some random interval, going to come back to his glorious,
Put him in your pocket.
not so wise self.
Steve, just FYI, for
I
the
do
next
have the ability
2
to
weeks,
undo
every
certain-
time we go to
certain
sleep, I whisper in
enchantments.
his ear, "Put Relian in your
This
put
is.
whatever
Would
fag
you like me
name."
to
Bloodfang.
have a,
Bloodfang
have
in
a
your
look at
pocket.
this?
You can make an attempt.
Yeah, put him in your
DM provided.
pocket.
Will. I hand him over
Put him in
to
your pocket.
Aurelian.
So when I have a moment, I'm gonna detect and identify and what have you, and see if there's anything that I can glean from it.
Yo, no offense. First of all, you're a fuck up as hell. Second of all, if some crazy old arcane sorceress in a wheelchair couldn't fix it, you're not gonna be able to fix it.
Nothing says tower like wheelchairs.
Even blessed by the Goblin King.
The UnderDark
You're
is
not gonna
handicapped
do it.
accessible. Who
Oh,
knew?
I know, but I have to do what my character.
So
Yeah, fine.
seldom as I am inclined to do so, and regrettably, I agree with Grundle Punch on this one.
Oh, hell yeah!
Down low, as you say. Give
right in
me
the dick.
Give me down
Oh,
low. Son of a bitch.
They fall for it every time.
Holy shit.
So I imagine
With friends like this, who needs enemies?
So, you when you do that, you detect immensely strong transformative magic on it, and everything you try to do fails to revert him to his natural state. But through a little experimentation and testing, if he allows it, you
By
do
all
realize
means.
you realize that the state that he's in, he's quite safe because he's virtually indestructible.
So I
But there's no way to know
So
how long this is supposed
Carbon
to
date
last.
it.
So
No.
I could, for instance,
Tape him to the front of a shield.
take him and really hard smash him against a rock 50,000 times,
He's already doing it.
Use
which I'm doing right now.
So,
No, I have a good idea. I have
Use
a
him
good
like an
idea.
otter to open oysters.
No.
On your belly.
No. You know how we always play? We play Army Man with our statues. We got another statue to play Army Man.
Oh yeah, mix them up with the other statues we got of
Fuck
ourselves.
yeah.
They're actually the same size.
Wait, give me the Bloodfang statue.
It's in his pocket, probably. Do we have all the statues? for
I was
that?
cautioned
I
to
have
not
my
put
own.
him in the pocket or ingest him or.
I take the amber Bloodfang.
You're like, ingest him.
and I take the obsidian Bloodfang,
Yeah, because
and then I make them make out.
Oh, you were so
You're,
perfect.
you're
I
definitely
love you.
instructed. No matter what you do not keister this.
You know what? Oh, yeah.
Do not put it in your butthole.
Yep, got it.
Do not keister this.
So, did you get the lens? What was it, lens?
He got the pearlescence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
We have the lens.
You
We got the
guys
lens
have
from Gentleman Jack.
Yes.
Yes.
And
the
we
pearlescence-
found out that we think Tom is the one that set us up.
Well, not necessarily. It's either Tom or
Not Tom. The guy that Tom
Danak.
works for.
Danak.
Danak. It's either it could be Tom. That would be funny. More likely to be Danak.
That'd be really funny if it was.
See, Tom
No
doesn't
slight
do
to
many
Tom,
things
but-
well. It's actually neither. It's the elderly butler that you guys messed with.
No slight to Tom, but I don't think he's got the gusto to go hire the greatest assassin that ever lived in there.
Well, we don't know what he's been doing. I mean,
Fair enough.
he could have found a better adventuring party than us.
Maybe the adventuring life just wasn't where he was gonna bloom.
Yeah, but what better adventuring party would accept Tom into their fold? He was a pretty piss poor rogue.
No, I'm saying he's not an adventuring party. Where he was really gonna become powerful was within that
Criminal structure.
criminal structure, that compound, and that organization.
Better job opportunities.
Yeah.
All right, so we were rejoined. Do we have everything? We have everything from that we came to the Underdark for,
And more.
Yeah, way more.
Much more.
Way more. This has been
Well,
the best.
if we're-
What
we
is
are
the
just-
legality of a drug den in Gryphongaff? I'm thinking this is probably
Totally legal.
Tord,
100%
you're not privately. Tord, you're not going to allow them to set up shop within the borders and confines.
Yo,
There's no laws against
Listen,
these
I don't
drugs.
enforce the laws, I don't make them, so we gotta see what they say when they get back.
FYI, dog. He's also wasted.
So I'm not
it's
going
totally
anywhere until
natural.
I've had a
What?
good night's rest.
No.
Yeah, yo, he needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Relian needs to
Yeah,
sleep.
you're actually.
I'm just contact.
You know, there's definitely a list of substances and illegal things within a town. You're part of the watch and everything, but you're not really. It's kind of fuzzy
On Myconids?
on Huff and Myconids.
Yeah, I mean,
That law
there's
hasn't been written yet.
there's two angles by which this would be totally legal. The first one is that myconids are natural creatures. What are you going to ban them from existing as their own people? And then the second one is
What do you think this is? The United States?
Yeah, dude.
the second one is they probably don't have any laws on the books for this particular
circumstance.
circumstance
They-
to enforce.
We're going to burn this bridge as we come across it.
That's right.
And I think the third part
Yeah,
of
we'll
this,
burn that bridge when we get to
the
it.
third part of this, which I don't think we need to state outright, is that
They're probably not gonna make it.
well, that would be the fourth part of this. But the third part of this is, what kind of badasses? Are they really going to give us a hard time about what we want to do when we're not hurting anybody that bad? Especially after we save the world?
Also,
And I
if we get
prestidigitation-
if we get people off the skank,
They can't live in the sunlight.
Yeah, you don't.
the stank.
Look what happens when you let uncontrolled drug dealing happen in your city, as opposed to good old fashioned
Regulate
gobble
They
run.
can't
I
do this unless you guys are taking
prestidigitation
care of them.
red
I give them a
shirts
week.
on all the Myconids.
I will absolutely allow that.
Alright, I don't have prestidigitation. Can you?
What are you gonna do?
What? Prestidigitation red shirts on all the Myconids.
Oh. Ba-ba-ba-da. Bow.
Why you better not better
While you're at
there.
it, give them stormtrooper helmets.
There we go.
Their aim is really bad now.
But they have to die. Yeah. They shoot themselves.
So, unless anybody else has any bright ideas, we should just crash for the night, then head back to town
Dude, this was a fruitful
and
voyage.
be fully prepared to get jumped by an assassin as we leave the town or on the way back to Gryphongaff.
So was there any lore about Rod of Wonder? And like, did she have anything more specific, or was?
Yeah, like what you can actually
where does
look
this
up
Rod of Wonder
the
come from?
entries to those.
I've
magic
learned
items.
about it in my side quest.
You learn
So
about
I
chaotic
might try
magics.
to seek it out
Storage
eventually.
He's actually going to begin trying to manifest one.
Yeah.
Isn't the Rod of Wonder like the worst?
It's the Wand of Wonder. But
Doesn't it like just shoot butterflies and garbage half the time?
It can.
it can.
Yes.
It's a possibility. But both. Sometimes both at once.
What? Really? Does it
Yeah, you
actually
roll on.
trash cans?
No, it's a wand. You roll on a magic chart to see what happens when you activate it. Sometimes it just spits out like fucking a bunch of
You might
crapola.
shoot one gold piece gems at people, butterflies.
That's one of the better results is the gems. Although it's pretty astonishing that they're one gold piece gems. I think you're trumping it up to call it gems instead of like rock
colored
candy,
glass.
rock candy, or maybe quartz at best.
You can cast a variety of spells like Slow, Fairy Fire, Gust of Wind, Stinking Cloud, Lightning Bolt, Darkness, you can get stunned, cast detect thoughts, heavy rain could start happening,
Yeah.
animals just start to appear.
None of this crap
A
helps.
cloud of 600 oversized butterflies
There you
fills
go.
a 30-foot radius
So
center
this
of
is
the target.
Ryan as a rod, is what you're saying.
Essentially.
Oh my God! Make the way that we get the water under is that he
Water
gets,
under.
is that
Wow.
he
Say it
gets
5 times fast.
turned into the rod of wonder.
So he's holding a little action figure of himself.
The target skin turns bright blue for 1d10 days.
What? You
not
turn
so
them
bad.
into a Smurf.
You should be after the deck of many things. That's the much more.
No, she said don't touch it.
Don't
She
fuck
told him
with
don't touch the deck of many things.
Yeah, well, he's chaotic, so what does he care?
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
chaotic. I'm lawful good.
You're thinking of the Gobbleos, I think.
I actually had a character once that was a lawful. I think it was lawful neutral character.
And he found a deck of many things.
And he had a deck of many things, so he was like, "I'm going to figure this out," and so he made everybody he made them draw on it. He contrived to get everybody to draw on it, just to try to figure out the pattern.
What did everybody draw?
They draw
all
random
different.
shit because it's a random deck.
Did anybody die instantly?
No, nobody died instantly. But
Because that
some
was a
people,
mean one.
characters were ruined for sure.
Oh, you fucker.
Sounds about right.
When you make a character that's its big things are that they're like a nobleman, like of some prince or something from a country, super rich, and have like a general as one of their like followers, and like a big wizard as another one of their followers because they went leadership and all that. And then your first draws are that you lose all your money, and then your closest allies hate each other and hate you.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's pretty
Well,
hilarious. Turns of
there's
fortune.
also the one where you gain. Like I've seen it happen where someone's gotten the 4th level fighter
All the stat bumps.
retainer, and then also draw one of your closest allies will betray you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder who that's going to be.
the other person was playing a samurai with. It was a very high level.
Which edition was this?
This is 3.5.
Okay.
And he drew lose all of your equipment,
Oh.
which in 3.5 is just basically burn your character sheet because you are equipment in that edition. It was lose all your equipment, and then he got the one that just gave you a crap ton of gems. So he had nothing to equip himself with
Oh, he
other
was
than
rich.
bags of gems. He was just
Using them as
desperate to find a magic store somewhere.
He's just got to bedazzle himself for
Yeah.
gem armor and then put them in a sack to beat people.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
But the
But
deck
that
of
being said-
many things.
So we're gonna rest up, and then we'll upon the morrow.
Okay. So you guys want to array yourself? You've got quite the parade
Yeah, the-
going.
All right,
the
yeah, we got
Vikings in
quite
the
a parade
perimeter.
here. Also, we have a carriage that can or cannot go through the earth, or just glides on it.
It can glide through the earth.
Through the earth.
Yeah, well, the problem now is though there is way more of you than can fit on the carriage.
How many Myconids can fit on that carriage?
I'm going to be riding on the carriage.
No, listen. How many Myconids
So you can
ride
fit
on?
6 medium-sized creatures on that carriage.
So
How
what
many
we do
Myconids
is,
do we have?
So it's actually a chariot.
6.
So
So we have six can fit on the chariot. We have 6 Myconids. I think that we are going to get jumped on this month-long journey it takes to come back from here to Gryphongaff, which I'm shocked that there's not a faster way back. I
Well,
don't know why you're not just writing out another portal like you did before.
well, if we use
really
this thing,
stingy
we
with
go.
portals.
If we use this thing to go through the earth, we can have it take 6 people, and then one person comes back, and then 6 people, and then one person
I
comes
don't think
back.
it's
and
as
then
simple
6
as all that, but
people.
that's not so bad.
But then we're leaving whoever's up there to whatever fate.
No, a large
That's
part.
what, it's like the riddle with the wolves and the sheep, right? We just got to figure out who's going to eat each other and not leave them alone.
She's not all wrong. I thought that most of this journey was literally like, here's Gryffindor. We had to go all the way out of here to find the entrance, then all the way back down to get to this underground town,
Yeah,
right?
now we can just.
Couldn't we just go?
Does the thing going through stone help you actually be able to breathe, or is that a different power?
no, you can survive. It basically gives you the ability to slide through the earth.
Putting aside the idea of it just straight up ferrying people from the town to the town through the dirt, which is not super safe because presumably we're at the level and where the position we're in, other enemies could do this as well and jump us in the dirt somehow, which doesn't make any sense to me. I thought that we put the Myconids on it so that if we do get jumped, they can at least get away to a safe place while we finish the fight off.
Some of these, how bright are these things? Somebody's got to drive this thing.
But they're fully capable individuals.
They look like plant matter to me.
Especially Rumple Foreskin. He's very smart.
He's an intellectual giant amongst his people.
His IQ is off the chart.
Rumple, show him that dance I taught you.
Veiny.
He does the robot, and it's really impressive.
He
See,
does-
look how smart they are.
I believe they call it the Bargarian.
The construct.
He does the golem.
Yeah. The monster mash.
So the problem with that, it would still take, it would shave weeks off of your travel time, but it would still take probably a week or, at least a week. And then there's also the problem of navigating.
So
What was? Oh, just because we don't know.
we know
Because you
that-
guys aren't used to traveling through the earth like that. Like here, you kind of had a trail to follow, and that's basically what you did.
Could in the town could we find some kind of map that would help us do that?
Yeah, you could, and then but it would still be difficult to follow.
I don't think it's worth the risk.
I don't know. I mean, if we could shave weeks off of this journey, and we're looking at a countdown on a doomsday device.
It has the possibility to shave a week or two off if we perform it correctly. If we fail miserably, we have the ability to split our party up completely.
We're rangers, sir. We don't get lost.
I feel like they've probably gotten us lost once or twice.
Yeah, but that might not have been on accident. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're not gonna get lost on purpose.
Yeah, if you've ever gotten lost with us, we meant to do that.
How do we know you
Actually,
don't do
in
it?
the entire history of this campaign, we've never gotten
Directional
lost once.
insanity.
Not once.
What?
Directional insanity.
Which makes the new rule we have where we literally cannot get lost totally legit for all those previous times.
Yeah.
It's valid now.
It's like my grandfather. I asked my grandfather, I'm like, how do I get to
Tor,
this
what's
place?
your-
And he tells me, and he's like, there might be a Sunoco on the corner, or maybe it's something different now. I don't know. I haven't been there for 20 years. And I'm like, you just gave me meticulous directions to a place you haven't been in 20 years. Yep.
They had the best blow there.
Torg, what's your
That's
opinion?
why he remembers, because he didn't do that shit.
And we also had to make a couple trips because we can't fit everybody on this one thing.
Correct. So what's your opinion, Torg?
I think we should stick it out because we're gonna get jumped.
Todd's like, we need the experience.
And we need to mic it is for fun. I mean, to protect them by staying together.
Boo.
I don't think Dave's going to allow us to have gone through all of that work for you to get things, for him to just mow them down.
I believe that there's
For you to
much
get
more
things.
safety in numbers. I
When
mean,
the Cylons show up, we want to split up this ragtag fleet here and have all the battle stars
I
over here.
bought extra rations for the Griffin. Lots of them.
Yes, they're called
Myconids.
Myconids.
No, he's not a vegetarian.
How many
Oh,
Myconids do we
God.
have? 5 Myconids. 4 Myconids.
Never mind, I'm going to feed him Todd.
So, how many things are there altogether? 1, 2,
my
3,
God.
4,
I know.
5, 6,
there's 12.
7.
We got 6
13.
Myconids, a spider.
So you're looking at 2, 3
Griffin.
trips. That's the only thing that I think is going to
Boy.
would be problematic with that.
Okay.
Hey, I had a good idea. I'm just excited about that.
Is that doable? It's not doable.
No, it was,
No, it is doable. It's
But
just,
it was
so-
a good idea.
But when we get jumped, only half of us
Ella.
get jumped, and it'll be the defenseless animal halves. All Myconids, Griffin, and spiders.
they didn't have a yellow one.
I still suggest that the non-combatants stay on the carriage so that if
I don't consider myself compassionate.
Shut up! I pushed
Sometimes
you off
magic
the thing.
happens.
so that if a fight does break out, they can at least, move out of the hallway that we're stuck in.
So when Ryan said, "Are they bright?" I thought he literally meant, "Are they giving off light? What's our light source?" And then he was like, "Can they drive that thing?" I was like, "What does that have to do with whether or not they're a light source?"
What has to
Like,
do with
oh,
headlights?
this is
I
fine.
can create light.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay.
It's actually at this point in time, I probably
bum.
have
Besides, you guys can see in the dark anyway. It's not like you're a dragonborn.
Yeah, but not everybody can.
That always bugged me because it's like, yeah, you can see the dark. That fixes you how do you navigate through tunnels, but like when you're going through stone, it doesn't make stone air for you. Like it doesn't make light pass through stone. It's still pitch black when you're going through stone. Like
Well, that was kind of my point about navigating. The things that navigate, they have tremor sets.
only a thing that had German sets could do it, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and know exactly where they're going. Absolutely.
We're going
But
down or up,
the
I don't know.
but the
Lava.
bullets have tremor sense. We would assume.
Shit!
Yeah, the bull has tremor sense.
So you got to point them in a direction and say like keep going that way.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he's also
also-
a dumb animal too. So
You're gonna hit tunnels and so forth on the way. It's not like just solid stone the whole way.
You gotta put in your BPS.
But that's fine.
Belay
We just have too
positioning
much.
system.
We just got too much meat to fit on this thing at this point anyway.
But it
That's
might,
what she said.
but it might be a good idea
So
to do
dumb.
that on smaller hops just to break up our trail.
I'm still inclined to put the
Right, like
Myconids on it and then have them go straight to the town with the thing and keep everybody else with us. Because the other thing about the Myconids
I'm just
is
picturing the boy showing up with Myconids and like the town's like,
Yeah, the town watch fucking
They're
kills
sitting there
someone.
at this point we got people in the town. We tell them to go straight to Mom's basement.
With the belay.
No, because
like,
there's actually serious problems with this, right? Like if we take the
They
if we
show
take
up
the
and our
belay and the
barbarians already
Myconids
taken
all the
over,
way
like-
out to the wilderness and then all the way back to Gryphongaff, those Myconids can't be in the sunlight during the day. It hurts them.
We can
So
just
if we
ride
get
at night.
like weeks of traveling through the forest and the plains back to things, as opposed to just going straight up from underground, I think the Myconids should be on the carriage and take that whole thing out of this thing.
well, you guys had discussed before about traveling
Yeah, we were
during
gonna
at night when you got back up.
Yeah, it slows us down.
But there is no way to navigate. You know, it is we don't have ability to be like, okay, I'm going to go exactly in this cardinal direction, and putting these guys who have never been to a place, who have no ability to communicate their friendliness with the town.
So, are these guys like idiots or what?
No,
They're like sentient
you guys.
creatures,
Yeah,
right?
they speak. They have they have language.
They have feelings that we're
Yeah.
offending by calling them dumb right now.
Right, they're not dummies.
You guys would talk to them. I mean, when they were sent for you, they spoke.
I have twice the intelligence.
I think they could do it.
But they're not going to be able to negotiate.
10.
Yeah.
They're not going to negotiate anything. We send a drawing with them that says we sent them. I told them to literally go to Mom's basement.
We send them with a drawing or words. You guys could write a letter.
I guess you could do
We
whatever.
can't
You could
do
do that crap you do with letters
Words.
and scratching crap on paper.
No,
We
but,
send the Al to supervise.
oh, jeez. But actually,
We could just send all the extra things that are with us.
I'll also
the spider,
say
the
that
owl.
this huge caravan train right here, that's prime target. But you can't be stealthy. We can't be quick.
We're not gonna be
That's not
stealthy.
gonna be.
Well,
That's a
10
disaster
decks
waiting
and
to
plate
happen.
mail.
one idea, since we have this big group, is if we can do a shorter version of what you're suggesting. We find some tunnels that are close by, maybe take a quick hop from one to another, just to break up our trail. And that's something we could navigate.
I also like the idea of setting them off separate from us because we're the target, not them.
I think also once we do find the assassin, we should fucking go in the tunnel and just crash.
So
through
I
it
will
like
say,
we
if
got
you
attacked.
guys, spend a little bit extra time in the city or like another day, getting charts and maps, but between these three and your nature sense, is in using Todd's idea, you could easily cut the time in half.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
All right, so
Let's
go
do
that
this
route.
thing.
All right.
Ambush day one.
You walk out of the town
Ambush
boundaries.
after ambush.
Yeah.
So right after you finish that conversation, you turn around and there's 50 assassins.
Yes.
They're like, are
All
you
right,
done
break.
talking?
They've all taken like numbers, like a deli counter of who gets the hammer ass.
So how are you going to break up the jumps?
The what?
The jumps.
We're gonna have to split into smaller groups to use the platform to get through. So how
Oh,
we break it up?
we should be split in the groups so that we can help with our nature.
We can
sense.
only fit 6 on the thing.
6 medium-sized
I
creatures.
don't know what the Griffin counts are.
Yeah, you guys can count as one.
They can count as one. The Griffin's going to count as two.
Can one of them ride the belay? Would that count for purposes of the sled thing? The carriage.
Smack into the wall.
Could we build a porch onto the back of the sled so that it counts as being part of the sled?
Could we tie Myconids to each leg of the belay?
You're gonna go through this elaborate thing. The bully's gonna dive through a wall, and it's just gonna like
Shatter.
scrape everyone off. Goblins and Myconids go flying.
Can we turn everybody into amber statues, put them
Shrink 'em
all
down.
in our pocket, and then go?
Dude, you're not supposed to put them in your pocket.
He's going to swallow them.
Todd said that the Myconids had twice the intelligence that we do, and I said 10.
So also the problem is the Griffin. The Griffin's large sized, and if you can fit 6 medium things in the wagon.
So the little ones, these
One
are
or two.
actually small, right? So
Oh, it's even more.
So these guys are actually small.
these guys are actually okay.
1,
I'll-
2, 3 and a half.
these are all small.
It's help his children out to the underdog.
Here's all your mediums, and one large.
So
All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. So 2 trips.
You guys are basically a Torchwood episode.
And a
fine.
half, motherfucker.
totally
Also my
fine.
spider.
I,
You
I
take the
would-
Griffin through first with some other combatant, and then
Right,
as
so
many other
realize
people.
that's
2,
What?
That Torchwood episode, taking the children for
2,
drugs.
3.
I've never watched Torchwood. Todd. What did our old DM used to watch? One Tree Hill.
2, 3, 4,
He was like
5.
obsessed with One Tree Hill. He was like a
6.
45-year-old adult.
Could be the first trip. You've
Not that
got
adults
one,
can't
one
watch
the
One Tree
remainder.
Hill, but it was just hilarious.
So this is the
He was, like,
remainder.
obsessed with it.
Basically.
Okay.
Well, but then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So some of this can go over here.
No, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but I'm saying this group is smaller. This is 4.5. So we could get another. We could draft a Myconid.
Now it's 5 and 6. Right?
Yeah. So now it's a.
Well, it's 5 and 5 and a half. I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
What about Bloodfang?
He's in my. Well, he's not in the pocket, but he's like
Blood-
he up
Pocket.
against like no space.
he's in a
He's
pouch.
gear right now.
Yeah.
Ryan, is he in your pocket?
He's not in my pocket.
Ah, I really want him to be in your pocket.
Yeah. So that's gonna
So-
be a breakdown.
That's fine.
Is that cool?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That'll
do
work.
this.
That's taken from the back
Me,
of the
me,
bullet
and one of
truck
you
nuts.
two and a Griffin
Where's
will
your bag,
defend.
So
Mike, can put your trash in there.
I was going to put my trash in there. How did you know?
I'm gonna say Crozen actually
Need
after
my bag.
Bloodfang doesn't
Not
kind
for
of
that
show up,
purpose.
See your bag.
he
For that
leaves.
purpose.
Okay.
What did you say?
Crozen, the War Drake,
Oh,
has left the
The
group.
Dranther.
Oh.
He quit.
he
Yeah,
quit.
the War Dranther.
He left
Yeah.
the party?
He has left the party.
Did he hand in his resignation?
Does that mean
that
Bloodfang
just-
loses him?
is that just because we forgot
I
him?
would have tried to get him to come.
would've-
You think that he's left looking for Bloodfang.
Oh,
And
what
even
a
if
dummy.
even if you try and show him the statue of Bloodfang,
He doesn't.
it does not smell like Bloodfang. Is what you can kind of deduce
Oh no.
to him. So he's probably going back to either the Dragonborn or the Gryphongaff, to someplace where he might think that Bloodfang is.
Basically, he's gonna do a. What's that movie about the dogs home again?
Homeward Bound, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna
Bound.
have his own homeward bound adventure.
He is. He is.
I was thinking
he's
more
going
like
to be at the level by the time he returns.
I wish the spider was going with him. It'd be hilarious. His spider, Dranther, giant spider, homeward bound, D&D set.
Well,
side
you need
adventure.
one more. Don't you need one more animal though?
Yeah,
Wasn't there 3 of
let
them?
the Griffin go.
Is this how the last?
Yeah.
Isn't this how the other Dragonborn kingdom began?
Want to send the owl?
I was thinking more of like a never-ending story with the
The
horse that
elf.
dies in the swamp.
Oh, no.
Yeah, more like that. All right, so this is the breakdown.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's nothing
Lazy
you can
horse.
do to actually keep it, and he will actually get violent if you try and keep him.
Oh, I am fucking around with that.
We're not trying to keep
I'm
it.
gonna wield my mighty new powers of
How long would he feed the Griffin
primeval awareness.
How long?
Saying
What?
2 problems, 1 solution.
Oh yeah, that's more food for the Griffin. The Griffin's like party.
All right, so that's how we're gonna march
He'll
forward.
need a name eventually too. Right now, he's
The
just
Griffin?
talking. Yeah,
I'll name it.
the Griffin.
Let me name it.
That.
Not right now. That's a lot of pressure. Give me 4 minutes.
Beaky McBeakface.
We gotta see how he acts, his personality, what he's like. Yeah.
Buckbeak.
So you guys go through.
Buckbeak? No. This is
Gaff.
Harry
Name him
Potter.
Gaff.
I'm gonna name him
A
Horcrux.
griffin named Gaff.
No. I'm gonna name him Flynn. Get it? Because Todd's cat's name is Griffin and his son's name is Flynn, and I always get them confused. Ha ha! Funny story, guys.
Yeah.
Just
Hilarious.
kidding. I'm not great with Flynn.
So you guys, travel for a few days, making these jumps. Things are going great. Don't encounter any problems.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, you find yourself in a crystal cavern. The first group.
Which is the first group?
So which of you two are with me?
Which mini do
This
you
is
have?
you, 'cause
I'm
you're
That's the
spider.
same mini.
She's probably with the spider, so I am
Oh,
in
yeah.
the other one.
I was gonna say I'm with the Griffin because I'm in love with it.
Yeah, so there's the whole cavern is crystalline, including like stalagmites and stalactites where they've met forming columns,
Okay.
and every once in a while you hear something echo through the chamber. If you make any noise whatsoever, it creates an echo.
Well, I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm also examining the crystals to see what they are, see if there's any value, see if
Yeah, basically, it's like quartz and stuff like that. So
Dave.
it probably has some value, but not super valuable.
I'm gonna say shh, shh. Let me listen.
Shh, listen.
And I
How
go
about Doppelwhopper? Is that a good name for a Griffin?
And I go like this, and I spend a minute concentrating, and then I see how many humanoids are within 5 miles of us, and their numbers.
And you see me bent over laughing,
You're not here.
saying Doppelwhopper 5 miles away.
I don't think he passes through stone.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
There is no humanoids.
No humanoids.
Well, within your range.
Hold on,
I think he's
guys.
got extra legs.
Are we separated or are we just
we're separated.
You were
jumping together? I thought we were going to jump together.
No, we can only pass so many people on the cart at a time. So this
Well-
is the first group comes over while the cart's going back to get the other group.
Somebody has to be
On the-
navigating the cart.
Yes.
So
Who's on the cart?
Well, we're the
First
first
base.
group that went over, so now you and
Okay, you.
Someone
go-
needs to drive.
Someone
Yeah.
needs to drive. Who's driving?
oh, someone's got to go back. You
You
mean?
dope? Yes.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. He's like, the cart's coming back to you. I'm like, I know who's driving. It's
The
coming
bullet.
back
I
to
hit my
you.
watch. The Batmobile
what
will be
you
back here
said.
any minute.
All right. So
Oh,
that's not how you said that.
Jesus Christ. Play the
no.
tape back.
Who cares? Send the big
Mike
mic-
and
the big mic in it back.
Big
Okay.
No, I trust Relian to be the driver. The Relian will be.
Just
the
send the
driver,
Griffin.
so-
Just send Doppelwhopper. Doppelwhopper. Oh, I'm gonna make you guys say Doppelwhopper. It's gonna be amazing.
it's going to be amazing. All right.
Why would you send Relian to do it?
Somebody-
this way, it's just you to get ganked.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't send Relian.
Just send somebody. I don't trust the rest of them.
Just send the statue of Bloodfang.
He'll drive.
He'll drive. He's fine.
It's like Toons is the driving cat, except for with a.
Say the Travelocity gnome, more like it right now.
It's Will Shatner. Just send Shatner back.
As I told you, he's hanging from the belay like truck nuts.
Oh, fuck you. I can't believe you. Like truck nuts. What's wrong with you? Why would you say that?
Because it makes me laugh.
Oh my god. What are all these messages? Jesus.
So you guys can arrange yourselves however you want, or I don't know. These guys are all kind of piled on.
Well, I'd be on the cart.
Well, I mean, it's,
You're all technically on the cart when you arrive. And then it sounds like almost like it's coming from all around you, but you hear like a scraping sound. It's echoing off of the chamber.
Do belays have the capability of speech?
No, they're pretty dumb animals.
Because I was hoping that when it crashed through a wall, we could teach it to say, "Oh yeah!" every time it came through a wall.
On my side of the cavern before they show
There's a
up.
way to make that happen. All you need is a magic mouth spell.
oh,
Or I could just be in the belay's mouth when we get there.
you could.
That's a very dangerous plan.
I'll encase myself in amber.
You get a druid and cast Awaken. It only costs 1,000 gold.
God, baby.
Yeah, but I think it only works on beasts.
Probably cheaper than a permanent
And
magic
plants.
mouth. On if I'm the one that's left behind with all the myconids, I find a hiding spot.
Okay.
Prepare because something's going to jump us. I want to at least get the jump on it.
Okay. So, all right, do that.
I just got this game mixed up with our other game, and I was like,
There's
"Is
a
it
rock.
that?
He's
Is it that
hanging on.
gelatinous cube janitor?"
I think he wants you to make a hide roll. Or a stealth
Oh.
roll.
Here you go. You want to use this thing?
Well, I rolled a 3. So it's a 16.
Jesus.
All right, so just dice appear. That's good.
That's
well.
promising.
Oh shit, we're getting attacked by Modron.
Fucking.
Oregon.
So basically, the lights go out.
Oh shit.
The lights go out.
What lights?
What lights?
Darkness. I don't know, whatever lights you had on.
So I have a torch that's got continual flame on it. It goes out too.
It does go out. So you guys are in complete darkness.
All right, what about the dark visioning people?
Which guys?
Everybody.
Even the dark visioning people?
Yes.
So we're not split up?
No, you're not. You guys are. You just came through the wall.
Oh.
You heard it.
We think.
Oh yeah!
How do we know? It's still dark. How do we know we came through the wall?
Because it happened
Just keep
afterwards.
going.
I feel like there must be a sound associated with, like, passing through stone that we would.
I'm picturing oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oatmeal.
Ooh,
So
yikes.
just before the darkness descends
Settles.
upon you, you hear like a flapping noise
Ooh.
above.
Is it darkness even to the goblins?
Yes.
Yo, it better
everyone.
not be 20 sturges is all I'm saying.
What the fuck?
I would never use 20 stars. It's 21 is really where you go with that.
Blackjack.
Not 15. The mixed party run away.
Totally lose my shit. Never seen darkness before.
Not even when you close your eyes.
Especially-
Not
It's usually the colors.
Yeah,
Bright
that's colors.
I lose my shit.
Blind fire in every direction.
You wake up, all the Myconids are dead. Your whole party's dead.
Why do you hate them so much?
Dysentery.
You have all died of dysentery.
So
I think that's going to be initiative.
yes, it is going to be
Do we
initiative
roll
very
do we
soon.
advantage our initiative now?
Yeah, we do.
Nice. All right.
All of that helped.
21.
Alright, so Myconid. Oh, wait a minute, they're going to have advantage. So Myconid, Million,
Is that all trash in there?
no, son of a bitch. There's a Gobolo.
Is it all pies?
Yes.
How many pies did you get?
All the pie.
He can't tell you that.
Well, there's one thing, Trevor. One.
Does a 18
Do you want
or
a pumpkin
17
pie?
hit a Gobolo?
Kind of do.
Anthony will take your pumpkin
17
pie.
hit either of you?
I owe you a pie.
Hit me.
I'll
No.
hold you to that.
Okay, so that's
You
Mrs.
least expect it.
I'm gonna
I
write
would
it
say,
down.
I need pie now.
I owe Todd a pie.
A Blumpkin pie.
No, they're not.
23.
You guys don't understand when
Do we get a sense of what's attacking us?
the day that the pumpkin pies arrive at Wawa, that's all Anthony eats. for
Something
like
heavy
6 months.
fall. Well, actually, if you get missed, you don't. But for those that get hit, something heavy falls on you and starts crushing. You feel something squeezing you.
I don't feel like air or anything.
Oh yeah. You hear a flapping. You felt something. Whoever was actually on the cart felt something brush up against them, and you kind of
Sorry,
moved
Cole.
away.
Yeah.
All right. AC 20, Todd.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Do I have any idea what these are?
You do not. 19.
Dark mantlers.
That could be two.
Why is it dark though?
Oh, and crit on
Why can't we see anything?
that Myconid.
Oh no, that was my favorite one.
Stand the Sopranos.
Poor Puffy.
Mr. Stumpy.
Oh, is that Mr. Stumpy?
Rumple
Not Puffy?
foreskin,
Yeah, Rumble Foreskins.
Jimmy and the Twins.
throbbing vein.
Whichever one survives, his name's definitely gonna be Fun Gus.
Fun Gus.
15 is going to miss.
That's not a dick joke.
But that's
Fungus.
pretty awesome, Mike.
Not the boss of me. His name's Fun Gus.
Oh, I get it, because
Griffin,
there's
21.
there's gross moldy dicks.
No.
I got missed. Woohoo!
God, I
Oh,
love
no, you got
so
nailed.
much.
Did I get now?
Yeah, so anyone.
Oh no,
Wait,
you
wait,
got
wait.
nailed.
Okay.
I ducked just in time. Or well, roll another d20.
How's it?
And he takes the worst roll. I duck just in time.
Okay, is that lucky?
I'm luckying it.
All right, I don't know.
What?
I rolled a
Give it
4.
It's
I mean,
good.
for his
Wait.
attack. If, I don't know. Like, unless you want to roll it.
All right, well, you roll a 4.
So I blunder out of the way of it by half a
Okay,
cent.
so then you get missed. You've used your lucky.
One of them. Yeah.
So anyone who has not got missed, you feel
Did
something.
I get hit?
You got hit, yes. You got hit. You got hit.
I didn't,
And
hear a target number, but
They
23.
had advantage, so there was
Yeah.
that.
So you basically feel like you're being wrapped in a really coarse material like leather and being crushed.
And if that's your fetish, you're all about it.
If it's not, maybe not so much. So
I think
So that scene from Beastmaster, that's what's happening.
all your all your vor fetishes just like their ears perked up.
Kyle, you take 11 points of damage as you feel these things crushing on you. You basically have you feel tentacles kind of wrapping around you from either side as you get this hellish hug.
Now it's a party.
Now it is a party. Relian, you take 4 points of damage.
Oh dear lord.
killing me.
Softly. With his tentacles.
No.
Rub my
Nope.
pain with his
No.
tentacles.
Stop. Don't do it.
So
Ryan, did you see that? Did you watch last episode
Of.
of this?
Oh no, I didn't.
We were using the trays.
Well, they're nice. Yeah, finally.
Really do when
Yeah,
you're
finally.
really do when you're not here.
yeah,
We were doing it. We were like, Ryan's gonna be so proud when he watches this. Dave was like, he's not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I was using it wrong. I
he's
had
not
to turn it
watching
over.
nothing.
Wow, this is a dick fest here. Look at this.
Too
I don't
many.
think his map ceased to mean anything to me.
What was that?
Dave just poured a bunch of minis on the table.
I just need a big bucket of minis to drop down.
Just upended a box
It's like
of minis on
this
top
looks like
of
a
us.
dance party in an online game.
I actually have a plan to do that at some point in time.
Just pour minis on the table.
There's a Disgaea map. It's a strategy RPG where you show up and it's
Yeah,
like this.
I'm familiar with this guy.
So in the first one, with that one map where you show up and the whole first 18 squares have monsters in them, you're like, what? What am I supposed to do here? There's like room for 2 heroes in the very front. Oh my god, I love that game so much.
You're supposed to suck it so hard.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite things from the original Diablo was the Throne of Bone. And you'd find that room. It was a huge room on the map. You open it up, and every single square of that room had a skeleton in it.
Oh my god.
You just had to sit at the doorway and bottleneck them. And somewhere in the back, 50 squares, behind 100, 200 skeletons,
So,
the Skeleton King
this
racing more
is-
skeletons.
Oh, what a dick.
Richard?
Yes.
Okay, so a 23?
To hit me?
Yes.
But they already got that round. Yes, that hits.
Alright, well actually it wasn't 23, it was 24, but... Alright, and then...
He's
let's
just gonna
see.
keep
This
adding
is the second
numbers.
wave of attacks.
Yeah.
First one's probably
There's
surprise
only-
one, I'm assuming,
There's
right?
only 4 more.
15, does that hit you?
No. How the hell did that happen?
And then 18?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that does.
Am I supposed to order it?
Alright, and the other guy below.
Okay, so you're what?
Well... Alright, so a natural 20 will hit, and a 21?
Me? Yeah,
Yes.
both of those will hit.
Alright. Basically what you feel...
Can I use a reaction?
Thank you.
To
I don't think
Or
so,
were you
because you're surprised.
Okay.
can I use a reaction to hit myself with a fireball?
Oh yeah, I always allow for that.
Well, no, because I have bent luck, which I could defray a crit.
Who's that?
Oh man, we still can't see anything, right?
Well, you know what?
no,
Actually,
it wouldn't change it.
No, it wouldn't change.
We still can't see, right? Because I have uncanny dodge now.
You cannot see. What is Uncanny Dodge now?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have that attack's
But you
damage
can't
against
see
you.
them.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why I asked if I could see him or not.
Alright.
Can I actually increase the damage dice of my party members?
So, Grundle Punch, 27. as you feel, it feels like two giant meat hooks ripping through you.
Yikes.
Torg, you take,
Oh
yeah,
no.
you take 11 points of damage as you also feel what feels like a meat hook going
Oh
through you.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
And 15 points to Richard. And what did you guys get for initiative?
I got a 22. Did anybody beat that?
13.
20. One off of the
23.
best it could possibly have.
23.
Yeah.
All right, so Todd's
no
first
idea
with
what I'm
23.
11.
I'm 22,
20.
20, 13, 11.
Okay, they go at a 3, so you guys all get to act first. They were so impressed with their surprise.
Am I being constricted so much that I can't actually speak?
Yeah, you can speak.
Okay.
So the other things that join the party burrow through the earth, and what do they look like? Or can I not see because I'm in darkness?
You're in darkness.
I don't need to see to be able to act. Go ahead, Todd. You're up.
Thinking.
Stab yourself in the face.
He's looking at this picture of this
It's
pretty
clearly here. Just stab.
I figure if I fire off lightning bolts randomly, we can see from that, right? The flashes.
Sounds like a move to me.
That doesn't sound like a bad plan at all, right?
Can you dispel the darkness?
I'm gonna cast magic missile with the darkness.
Yeah, if I was one of those things that could dispel things, but I don't see that here.
Can Todd
No.
do that? And he doesn't know that he can do that?
No. That's
Oh, I
that's a
just spit on
fair
my
question,
phone.
but no.
I don't think it's the fact that there's darkness there to dispel. I think they're over top of our faces.
No, they definitely hit us with like an area of darkness.
No, the darkness happened, then they wrapped around you.
Because if it was they're over our faces, me and her wouldn't have been like. We would have seen something coming.
Well, does light dispel darkness?
That sounds like a question for science.
It does, but it has to be high enough.
We say when you say wrapped the thing, like, do I have to break out of it to do anything?
You could draw a dagger and attack,
Okay.
or you can make a strength check to try and, as an action, to try and throw this thing off of you.
That ain't happening for me.
How about spells?
Yeah, I'll let you do a spell.
All right. Dimension door. It has to be a willing creature.
It's just- in fourth
So he's not
edition,
going to go with me.
I don't know if it's true here, but in fourth
Yeah.
edition, you had to be able to see where you were teleporting to,
No,
says
in 5th edition,
You have to be able to.
even with the short
you can
term,
vaguely say.
even with short distance teleportation.
Well, no, Dimension Door specifically says you can be like, I want to go 30 feet that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can Dimension Door your way out of it.
All right.
Where
Well
will
done.
you put
Touch
yourself?
one of us while you do it. Can
Well,
you take
if I'm
your,
wrapped up, I figured I couldn't. But I don't have to touch somebody.
Can you touch your allies?
I don't have to touch. It
What
just
is
has to be
it?
within 5 feet.
Yeah, I thought you could like
It
dimension.
has to
door
be
a bunch of
willing.
people.
I'm not sure how willing. Like, I don't know how willing works. Do I have
I'm
to
willing.
say something to you ahead of time?
Just yell who's willing, and we'll all say aye.
Well, so essentially,
Who's
you
down?
can grab Rip Nugget, you can grab Falcor, or you can grab Brilliant.
Falcor.
Falcor, you think?
Yes, Falcor. Falcor needs the protection more than I do.
All right, Falcor.
All right. Sweet.
We're out of here.
Falcor will agree. So
Pack
take
your bag,
you and
Falcor.
Falcor and put you guys where you want you.
I'll say up by the belay, not in front of his
I
mouth.
thought you said. I'll say straight up in the air. Good plan, Todd.
All right. Can we see
I want
any
to
sort
do
of
the
tactical
people's
situation
elbow and
now?
everything.
Now what
Flying
you can
elbow
actually
drops.
see is basically, well, actually you can't see anything because you're in a dark cavern. Todd, you can see clouds of darkness
Okay.
that are hovering
Motherfucker.
all around here. Great.
Torg, what do your keen over eyes see?
So,
That my trash can eyes cannot.
Yo,
there's darkness spells covering the rest of the group.
half elves getting dark vision is bullshit.
When Dragonborn do not.
Yeah,
I
bullshit.
only got one. I got to squint.
I agree, but in this instance, I'm going to go with it because it's kind of funny.
He's got
fine.
his dark vision
Tempo, which should also have
is
dark vision, but I'm just saying
nearsighted.
from the outset.
He's got nearsighted dark vision.
No way. So.
He needs to wear glasses to see far away.
That's right.
So,
You're up.
all right.
you
So
see glasses, by the way?
that was
I have
your
a bunch
your action. Yeah, you have a
About a
move
cheap pack of them.
and a bonus action that you can do something with if you choose.
Would you like to
Well, probably
inspire
all-
somebody?
What's that?
Would you like to inspire somebody?
Yeah, how don't you take one of these?
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it? No, come on. All right, you take it. You're inspired.
I feel inspired.
What do you say to
I
inspire?
feel bardically
I
inspired.
do air horn noises because I know that's the
Is that
sign
what
of
you
their
do the
tribe.
first-
Yo, I feel so hype right now.
You're up.
I'm screaming that
Call
from
my
the
people.
inside of a
The
cloaker.
call of your people.
Can
Like the horn of
I can't
Gondor, but
use. Can I
a
use
lot
my
more
crossbow
annoying.
inside of this thing?
In the dark, you can. You just can't see. So
So you'll
you're
have
fire
disadvantage.
blind.
Can she wriggle free of it? Like, is there a escape via?
Oh no, she didn't
dexterity?
get constricted, right? It missed you.
I got a fucking crit on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
that
just
was
clawed you.
That was
Oh, it just clawed me. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, that was
then
a claw.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh, I'm still in the dark though.
you can still fire off in the direction you got hit from.
I just have disadvantage.
Yeah.
One dead.
I rolled an 11 and a 12, so 22.
That will hit.
How many hit points?
I don't get my sneak attack. I am gonna use a poison arrow, so I have 1d6, right? and 2d10.
Yes.
I feel like you actually didn't have disadvantage on that attack.
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 11 and a 12.
It's fine, because it's the first round of combat.
I feel like there should be some kind of penalty for
But
shooting
shooting
poison
first.
arrows in the dark.
So Dave, it's 11 damage regular,
Okay.
and then the poison is 14 damage.
Okay, so
I don't know if he
a
takes it
saving
or
throw,
not.
right?
Yeah,
Alright, so what is the DC?
15.
Okay. It takes half.
Okay, so that's another 7 then.
So 7 and what was the first
11.
one?
11.
Alright. Okay. You hear it silently crunch into something, and it actually sounds like almost like you've probably heard this sound before when you've eaten seafood like shellfish, and as your bolt solidly crushes through something, and you hear
Gross.
a clack.
Yeah, really gross. Okay, cool. Can I keep attacking?
Yeah, if you have more of that.
I get 3 attacks? Is that correct?
No.
2 attacks? 1 attack? Why?
Oh, because you're.
Oh no, you get a bonus attack because you hit with a crossbow, so you get
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the new Beastmaster is that your beast gets an attack when you make your full attack.
Oh.
Yes.
Did Rip Nugget get attacked?
Rib Nugget didn't get attacked, but there is something near Rib Nugget.
Can he see?
No.
No, but he
No.
can
He
still
should fight by
attack.
feel, shouldn't he?
I'm gonna attack.
Okay, so
Hey,
you
I
attack
could take out half of the Myconoids in one fell swoop.
Ooh, a 12 and an 18.
Ah.
So 23 versus AC?
What?
You might
You wanna roll
actually get killed
DC?
trying not to kill the Myconoids.
That is true, the positioning.
Alright,
absolutely.
half damage again on the poison.
Come on,
Half again on the
crap,
poison?
yeah.
Okay, so 12 damage total?
Okay, so again, you hear that same sickening sound, and again you hear a clack afterwards.
What does this inspiration do?
No, they're spending a normal
Oh,
bard.
okay, perfect. And then Rip Nugget will take a swing.
A bite.
A bite swing. Oh yeah, he has web sense, but he doesn't have
But he has to be in a web.
right. Okay, melee. Okay, he's got disadvantage also, I'm assuming?
Yes. Remember, he gets your proficiency bonus to hit as well. So
13 is gonna miss, I'm assuming.
13
He gets his.
is going to miss.
What's your current attack bonus with him?
Okay, I don't know if I've updated him. His says +7 to hit, but if he says it's my...
It should certainly be higher. Than
You get
that.
a
It's probably
Well-
around a plus.
No,
I added 11. I added my own and missed. So I
Inspiration
rolled a
Your own
2.
attack bonus.
I rolled a 2.
You get an inspiration die. It's a die 10. And you can add that to ability check, attack roll, or
19.
saving throw.
That will hit.
Woo!
You can do it, Rib Nugget.
Yeah, Rip Nugget!
It heard the call.
What's my hit bonus?
You mean your damage bonus?
You get your proficiency bonus plus whatever it gets.
Whatever.
Well, his just says 1d6 + 5.
So 1d6 plus 5, and that sounds like it's got part of your bonus in there.
Yeah.
But
So-
it might not be all your bonus in there.
8 damage and the target...
What's its dex? You know?
16.
Okay, so +3 from dex, and then what is your proficiency bonus? Is it +4 right now?
So it's 7.
So 7. It's only off by 1.
Yeah.
So it should be +7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then 10 damage. And
Okay.
you have to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Also, we haven't adjusted it so it has better stats.
Yeah, it has better stats, and also the DC's probably higher because it's based off a proficiency bonus. So it's actually going to be 4 plus 8 is 12 plus.
Con.
What's its con?
13. So
So
plus 1.
13.
13. Okay, so it does make it so. Was that half damage?
What's his DC now?
13.
13. Okay, I'm just gonna write down. Taking 2d6 poison damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. So I have to roll 2d6 more.
Okay.
So that was 9. So he takes another 4 damage.
4. What was the original number?
10.
10. All right, so.
So 14. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, so you hear this resounding kind of slow, like crush noise as Rip Nugget's mandibles sink into something solid, and this time you're clack, 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 clack.
He has blind sight.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. Blind sight 10 feet, dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 15.
Then
Then he wouldn't have
you wouldn't have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Still hit though.
So
yeah.
I didn't need this.
So you
So
could
you
have
wouldn't
actually
waste
used
it.
that for the damage
No,
roll instead.
Oh, okay.
So that's 7 to hit.
So
Yeah,
that's-
yeah, but your difference in numbers were 1, right? Between the 2 die you rolled?
No, I rolled a 2 and an 18.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, then you
Doesn't
can
say
add
for
that for the
damage.
damage if you wanted to, which was
Aren't
a
you
6.
College of Valor?
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that part of it.
So is that what you did? Add the 6 to the damage?
If I'm allowed
7.
to.
7?
No, it was 6.
Was it 6? Oh.
Yeah, it was 6.
Ted's always trying to
Ted
cheat.
says he's probably right.
Okay.
At this point,
Right.
I'd let you add it to
Yeah,
whatever,
this
just so you do
this
it.
happens.
Oh.
So then you can
Well,
give him the token back so you can give it out again if you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can keep doing it?
What does it do?
I can do it as
oh,
many
that
times
was
as
what
the
that
That's the
means.
die, yes.
Got it.
So I can't
Wow,
see
that
anything.
power is great.
No.
I could do it.
She can only do
We should have
sometimes.
used that once in a
Well,
while.
I mean, like, so I can't even. I don't know where anything is. Like, all this means nothing to me because I can't see anything. I guess I can make a perception check. Is that what I can do to kind of ascertain what's going on?
There is no way a perception check is going to tell you friend from foe because there's so much going on.
Can you ready
Right.
an action for when you see an enemy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can ready to cast a spell, and that's about it.
Do you have anything that's not killing but is helpful?
Can he learn where an enemy is from the sound of the attacks that we just made, or no? That would be way too high of a perception check, right?
I feel like there's too much going on.
Agreed. Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna ready to cast because bullshit right now. I have no fucking idea what's going on. So,
Essentially, he should be able to make the perception check, but the modifier would be so absurd that you.
well, and
never
it's
Well,
put it.
yeah,
not-
drop a perception check.
I'm
You
not
can-
even. I'm
You
not
can
even-
roll a 20.
If you roll 20, you can decide. You can figure something out.
Nope.
Well, I was thinking it's minus
15.
10, but they don't do minuses or bonuses anymore.
So
Is that
that's-
just
There is.
disadvantage?
No,
That's
there
a-
is.
That's a flat 15.
There's negatives for
Yeah.
the different conditions that
Oh, okay.
that can be out there.
Okay.
All right, so I do my stand in this situation, and I cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay.
I'm going to bump it up to a 5th level spell.
Okay. Well, what is it? Roll your damage.
It'll be the start of their turn. They
Okay.
take damage. Anyone within 15 squares of me that's not my party.
15 squares.
Sorry, 15 foot. My bad.
Shit.
He just annihilates the whole board.
No, within 15 foot of me, which is a
Okay.
good deal in that block there.
Do you have the capacity to dispel as well?
I don't.
Oh, what did you ready?
So
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Well, okay. So
Can I
you,
be ready to
You
cast
have
a
the
spell?
light source, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have to declare a specific spell. Right.
Do you have dispel?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I will ready a hold person upon me being able to see enemies.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that mic in yet.
You're up.
What is that?
So everybody went so far, but
You?
That's fine, but also don't forget that there is a Griffin, not an insignificant
Well, that's true.
combatant, and maybe a Belay. I don't know if he cares.
Yeah, that I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Clerics do have access to the spell magic. I do not have it.
Who wants to be the Griffin?
I mean, Anthony can do it.
No,
What can you do?
make a bite attack.
He can make bite and claw
Disadvantage?
attacks. Yes. Let's see.
He's like mine. He can throw up on your couch.
No. Will he eat dinner while I brush his beautiful, beautiful fur?
That sounds like a thing.
So the Griffin gets multi-attack, 2 attacks, beak, and one with its claws. Senses, it's got nothing cool going on there. Keen
thanks,
sight.
dude.
There you go.
So give me
Covered.
the claw attack first.
It is funny. Leading up to Griffin, there's like 3 creatures that have beaks. The Grell, I forget like another one.
Beakosaurus.
Oh my god! A 19 and a 20.
Well, so that'll hit.
Shit.
Better.
What's the damage?
It's right in front of you.
Beak?
Yeah, claw.
Claw first.
Or whatever.
2d6 plus
I think
4.
it's the same to hit, so.
So that's 12 damage with the claw.
Okay.
And then let's do the beak. 15.
15 will hit.
Can I have your D8, sweetheart? 11 damage.
It just ripped something
Fuck you.
apart. Literally, it sounds like leather tearing, and you hear this horrendous shriek.
Yeah.
I'm making it down.
Good job, Double Whopper! Whoop whoop! My favorite.
So what are you doing, Anthony?
Yeah, you up.
I was trying to decide if I want to use one of these special bolts.
Do it, Richard.
Fire, acid, or rando.
Ooh, yeah, fire
Oh, do
rando.
rando. What the heck?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna whip out one of them blue bolts the guy made.
Gas
Okay.
burns.
I shouldn't do it with disadvantage though. I'm just gonna waste it. That's dumb.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. Don't do it with
All right, I won't do it with disadvantage.
Yo, Sturges are ugly as fuck.
Can I make a perception check to try to hit one of the ones that I heard?
Well,
Somebody bite?
there's one that just slammed into you with oh no, he had missed you, right?
He's like,
But-
slam!
No, I took damage. I
He's
didn't
a
grab.
big
Let the
House
boys
of
be
Pain
boys.
fan.
Yeah, well, you can definitely attack that one. You
Yo,
have an
what is
idea
up
of
with
where
this
that one's
book?
swinging from.
Is that our book?
No.
mine.
This is the monster manual. There's pages coming out. What's up?
I was trying to see if I could hit one of the ones that's already been bitten.
Oh,
Can I target where I heard a crunch from the?
I was.
I'll
like,
allow,
these
but if
pages
you
further
miss,
than
you
others.
got a whole line of friendlies.
That's fair. All right, I won't do that.
What are you doing? What were you gonna do?
I just said what I was doing.
When they're making his attack.
Oh, so pretentious.
Oh, I didn't roll in the box. 16. 6. 6 comes out to a 18.
That hits.
Is my target wounded?
No,
Is now.
it is now.
I will use a maneuver. It'll be 6, 5, 11 damage, and it can make a strength check. Strength save.
I have an 18 on the die.
Well, that'll pass it on it.
Dave's dice are usually hot when he DMs, so.
Not when I play though. Makes you feel any better.
Attack again. 18. 4 comes out to a 16.
That will hit.
Sweet.
Again, you hear that same crunching noise, and
Well, it's injured now.
it is injured now.
Yeah. So I got that D8 on there.
Oh.
That is 9, 14 damage.
All right.
Last one. 8. Alright, 8. With the 4 hit, the 8 hit. 11, 16.
Okay. More clacking, more shrieking.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
More
gonna
crunching.
try to get away somehow. Yeah, alright. I'm good.
So is he in here or is he over here?
He
Because he had him like.
yeah, he's here.
Okay.
I was here before they got here, or
Yes, you were.
I was hidden before this all happened. I'm surprised they found me.
Well, maybe they have dark sight or.
Tremor sense.
Yeah. But I do know what the lay of the land is here, so I'm going to try to put some distance between me and these things.
Okay.
So whatever direction I can come this way or that way, I'll move my speed that direction.
All right, so you can kind of move around the pillar. So you have 2 enemies near you. Well, you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the dark. I don't really know what I'm seeing, but I.
All right, so you're gonna try and skirt around the pillar that you were kind of like hiding behind, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna do some backspins and rolls and stuff and get the hell out of here.
All
I'm a
right.
GTFO.
So a 19, does that hit?
Dang it.
All right. So you make it to here,
Oh man, he grabs me up.
and you basically feel it feels like ropes or vines start to wrap around you.
Mm.
And as that happens,
Did Close Quarters Combat give me any bonuses to that kind of stuff?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay.
and as that happens, one of those hooks comes slamming in towards you. You're able to move and adjust the way so it doesn't eviscerate you, but it's still kind of painful. And the hook does 12 points of damage, and the tentacles crush you for 4.
Ow! Ah, you dirty tentacle monster!
So are you done?
Yes.
No, I meant him.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
So did the Myconids have an initiative? Do you guys want to take their initiative up? Like I have stuff I could just fling like area of effect damage spells in the area, but we have a lot of friendlies intermixed.
Yeah, and us.
So he's
What's
safe.
that?
He's
And
safe.
us.
And
he's safe,
you.
But everybody else there.
I would think that
He's
Myconids
within-
probably
he's within
just
50.
duck and cover and try
Okay,
to
so how
get
much
really
damage do
low.
you
So it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 15. Of course, everything.
All right. So
14, 19, 23. So 25.
all right.
25 save for him.
And that is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save DC 15.
Okay, so
At least-
one passes so far, and I gotta roll one more time. One passes.
All right.
So they all of them but one explode. Let's leave the mini on the board, I guess.
Sure.
Why not?
But I mean these big guys as well.
Is this
Yes,
one going too?
yeah.
No,
I'm doing
that
now.
one is
Outside.
still there.
So all right, so he will be the white die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to get that high of a wisdom bonus. If they don't.
All right, so they both take 25 as well.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm awesome. What can I say?
Does the Spirit Guardians attack them produce light, perhaps?
It does not say that it does, but it does say you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around to a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
Okay, Ryan, you can now see.
Oh yeah.
You can see the capris of something. Oh no, you can't really see that because the light's actually the line of darkness is still blocking your sight. But Ted, you can see everything over here, and you can see what's going on.
And you wish you didn't. Is really
And,
what it comes down to.
you see these hulking creatures. They look like a crazy combination of beetle and vulture,
Right.
just like that.
They're called vultures.
They stand up. They stand upright. 8 feet tall, huge beaks.
Clacker.
Wicked claws
wicked.
extend from their arms, and their body is completely covered in some kind of an exoskeleton or chitin.
Yeah, for some reason, the only thing that goes through my head at that moment is what would Bloodfang do with these things?
How would he wear these?
Is it big?
Am I aware of the one behind me as well?
You said it was big bugs with big hooked hands?
Yep.
Yes.
Almost. They're horrific.
They're
Hooker
horrible.
horrors. Hooker horrors.
But something else too, because they don't have tentacles, right?
Dark metals.
Yeah, they're all in darkness and can't be seen. All right, so I think space has been created. Let's go.
Is it a safe space? Did we make a safe space here?
So you actually have the things flying the books flying all around you, right? That's your spirit guardians? Yeah.
You're like, no, those are Sturges. I do not have those.
I am not related to these books.
Alright, so since you've moved away, the whole car over here turns towards the Griffin.
Double whopper.
Double whopper and loads double 11s, and then an 18. So what's the Griffin's armor class? 12, yeah. So he's going to get
That's
slammed.
an armor class of 12.
That's what it says in this book here. He's only
Yeah,
got
beasts and
59
animals
hit
aren't that
points.
good.
Gotta get them barding. If you love them, get them barding.
That's so little.
So he
We're
takes
gonna give him some
23. for
Oh,
whoever wants to
whoa!
keep track.
Apparently Nicole's second pet now.
Yo, I just read his entire thing in the monster manual. I'm into this, Griffin.
Ted, you get unloaded on.
They're gonna miss.
Just name your sex tape. Sorry.
So the one,
Too good.
25 to hit you,
Yeah, I guess that hits.
and the other one, a 21. Oh yeah, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. What book is that?
My book.
No, like, what book is it?
This
Is
is
it
a
Player's Handbook? Man, there's some bad art in there.
20 points of damage.
I need them separately, please.
Somebody crying because you're making fun of their
Sorry. Person whose page you can't even see that I'm making fun of. This Griffin on the
I
other
have no
hand.
idea what I rolled now. What do you
That's for
have?
my concentration checks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I mean, if it's just basically gonna be I need to make 2 10s then if you want to
All right, that's fine.
average it out that way. We're good. Barely. So down 20.
Yes.
You doing okay over there?
Oh, I'm fine. I got 50 hit points still.
All right.
Doing better than Griffin.
You hear a. Oh, you know what?
If you knew what these creatures' blind sight was based on, you could use, and you knew that it was like echolocation or something, you'd use a silent spell to blind them. Right.
If only I knew, but I don't know shit. And I don't have a silent spell.
I do.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes. Just
Uh,
barely.
So from behind, you feel tentacles begin to wrap you, and you also hear this horrible squishing sound from behind you as well.
Grody.
Yeah. So you take 6 points of damage.
What was
What
it,
is-
16?
6.
6.
What is causing the darkness? Do we know which ones of these dudes are causing the darkness?
The dark mantle.
The big ones?
The
No.
tentacles.
The little ones with the
Oh,
tentacles.
the little ones?
And you hear another yelp,
Another miking it down.
and Anthony takes 6.
So how big are these big beaky guys?
Like 8 foot tall.
So do they look like they get a real big stretch?
They look like they work out. They look swole.
Yes, they look like they have a
Lift rope?
decent. They have a decent reach.
Okay, awesome.
Do you even lift?
Do you even?
So Todd is up.
Todd, you're up.
I know.
Decisions.
What's Todd gonna do?
He's gonna inspire somebody, I'm assuming. and then he's gonna
Yeah,
fuck some shit up.
Take that one. So that's what
Oh,
I can
thanks,
do.
Todd. It's the last one you can do?
Yep.
I thought it was infinite.
No.
Well, he needs a short rest now.
He needs a nap.
It needs
And a sandwich.
In fact, I'll do that now. I'll cast the tiny hut. Make it look like another globe of darkness, and then I'll just ride out the window.
In fact, I'll just take a nap right now.
Don't mind if I do.
So, which ones can I see?
All right.
What?
So it's actually in this square. You can see a mic in it on the ground.
Coup de Graham, but that's not gonna help.
You actually can't see. Basically you can only see.
Fucking dark.
You can only really see the belay. Everything else, you see these clouds of darkness. And like, there's one here, there's one there, there's one there.
Well, how about this? You can hold your action until they appear, because there's gonna at the start of their turn, a couple more of the mantles are gonna go away.
Well, I have no real desire to run blind and start cutting things in the dark. So I'm not.
So if you hold your action until you can see,
Well, not even hold. You can hold your whole initiative.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'll wait and see whatever comes out of the globes of darkness.
because I can take a step this way, and it'll
The
force.
radius follows you.
Correct.
Okay.
So by me stepping here, it'll put this guy in range. This guy's already in range.
If you shift one, does that
Yes.
is that count as a disengagement or no? Can you get it?
No, he said that this guy's reach, in my opinion, is gonna be able to be 10. So as long as I stay in this threatened area, just by using my movement to come here, it won't draw any attacks of opportunity.
I
Got
don't
it.
think there is a shift in this edition.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not a shift.
okay,
I'm
okay.
using my move action to step 5 feet.
He's just moving normally.
Yeah, it's a move. But then I can actually make an attack and keep my spell.
All right, so what's Todd gonna do?
He's holding.
He's holding.
Holding.
Also holding.
Wait
So
for
I'm
it.
next.
Wait for it.
All right, I'll wait to hold.
You better wait to fucking hold,
Yeah.
right? It's not your turn yet. You can't hold yet.
I'm gonna hold.
Should I just?
Well, now basically, the only thing you could probably do right now is trying to get this thing off you.
Right, which is a strength check.
Stab like this.
But you can use that to add to a stat roll.
Oh, I can. Okay.
She can't like escape artist it. She's got to grapple her way out.
Yeah, it's a strength-based check.
Or you can just
can't
have your.
squeeze. Can't
You-
try to like dexterity out of it.
Just take
I'm
it.
sure that Grundle Punch is practice sword swallowing, so basically do the maneuvers like you're gonna do that through the creature.
I hate you so much. I'm gonna try to strength check my way out of this, John. I'm gonna. Do you live, bro? So it's a 15.
You absolutely able to throw it off of you.
Okay.
Sweet.
Save
Do I
it.
still get to attack, or is that my whole thing?
That is your action.
Boo.
See if you just attacked, you would have made your attacks.
But you ripped it like Hulk Hogan's t-shirt.
But it's dead now.
Yeah, of course.
Sweet. Perfect.
And the
I'm
music,
going for it.
the I Am a Real American's playing in the background too.
She only can make an attack with Rip Nugget if she makes an attack
That's
herself,
correct.
Yep.
right?
If I
Well,
make
that sucks.
if I make my attack, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't want to
But
move because
Rip Nugget has his own initiative and
That's
acts on
right.
his own.
He needs to actually take his own turn.
Yes.
You can add that to your AC then.
Well, I'm not sure what it says, but you, if you,
No,
Red
it-
Nigga can
He doesn't do
attack.
it.
Rip
Wait,
Nugget
you just have to-
has the
when he
animal
rolls to attack
companion.
you,
It rolls
AC.
initiative. It acts
Sam
on
uses
its
that to my
on
AC
its
before he
own
says whether he hits or not.
turn in the order.
But I don't
Yeah.
really
It gets
care
its
if he's
bonus
active.
attack when she attacks because she's
Slow
fifth
start
level.
ever.
If it can,
Wait, I
if
know
it
this
can
chord.
see her.
Nope, nope,
Yes, that's
So the
wrong.
darkness may.
Right.
So,
But it still gets
So
its own
what's
turn.
the?
Yeah. You can you can attack with Rip Nugget.
I can attack with Rip Nugget. Okay.
Well, Rip Nugget gets its own action.
Whole initiative.
So it's
too.
got blind sight, so it doesn't have disadvantage.
Oh well, I rolled a 20, so great.
I thought blind sight on when on the web.
Can I keep that 20? Is that
Oh,
okay?
is that what it, is that what
Web
it says?
sense.
I thought their web sense
No, it
was
says, Nicole says
It says
both.
web sense and it also says blind sight.
But it's only 10 foot on the web
Sense
sense
is blind
anywhere
sight 10 feet. Yeah, web sense while in contact with the web.
So it's our 10,
So
10
roll your
point
crit
block.
damage.
Is it okay that I rolled a crit and a 6? Can I keep that crit? Because I thought I was rolling disadvantage.
Technically, you would have rolled 1 die, so
Do you want me to re-roll it?
yeah, roll 1 die.
Roll better.
15. So 26 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
And then a D6 plus 7. So it's 10 piercing damage, and then DC 13.
He fails.
He fails. Sweet. That's another 5 damage.
Nice.
Good.
Crunch,
So
crunch,
you see that
crunch.
the inspiration you didn't use, right?
I didn't even need it.
I don't know if that works for the for the Griffin, right? Should have inspired the Griffin. He's the most capable combat.
Griffin's
You're up.
pretty rad.
Holding.
All right. So am
That's
I
why I
able to
played
see
you
or
wait until
no?
I was done to hold.
Wait
Thank you.
for
Right?
it. Wait for it.
Waiting.
Now you're in darkness.
Can I do a Saiyan command?
Power up.
coming out?
Yeah, the rocks are
All
floating.
right. So I believe that I was able to see a creature in front of me moments
Any
ago. So
water?
I'm going to fire my cantrip that way. I know that
Please and thank you.
my companions, whatever.
You shoot over its head.
Yeah. It was all banged up. So that is a 17.
It hits.
Thank you, sir. I was gonna put my trash in your bag, but you didn't go far enough away.
4. Fire. That makes a difference. For good or for ill. And Anthony, you are up. Oh well, wait a second. I'm gonna. I can't see him, can I?
No, because you're literally you're in the darkness.
All right, well,
In the darkness.
I was gonna healing word him.
Do I feel
You're
like
in the dark. You're in the.
I'm right next to you. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
last time I tried to move away, it kind of hit me and grabbed me back, and
Yes.
stopped me from moving? Alright, so I'm probably gonna get hit again if I try to move again.
No, it's got you.
Oh, it's grabbing me?
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a strength check.
In inappropriate places.
And I can't attack while I'm grabbed?
Here is a statue of you. Show us where it's grabbing you. On the statue.
It's a tackle monster, it's grabbing me everywhere.
It's just giving hugs.
Not here and here, more like here.
You can attack, but you have disadvantage.
It's like right here, mostly.
I can't have more disadvantage than being blind, so.
Mostly here.
I don't need to get out of this fight. I don't need to get out of this fight, I just need to kill my enemy.
Jeez, babe.
That's a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Hits. I can't miss.
I can't miss.
That's why he gets stacked with inspiration.
Roll a 1.
Anthony, I can't miss a
I
mile.
don't get inspiration from hitting.
No.
Oh, yeah,
You-
spend
yeah.
them. 15 damage. This one's wounded, right?
No, this one is not wounded.
Oh, well, that's only 8 damage, though.
Lame.
Alright, I'll shoot me at.
Okay.
That's for sure gonna hit because I didn't roll a 1.
Now it's wounded.
That's wounded, and that's 10 damage because I rolled butt kiss.
Okay, it's still clinging to you.
I'm gonna shoot it again. My last attack. Oh, face.
No, it was an 8 and a 20.
It was an 8 and a 20.
Yo, my die is on fire today. Hot fire.
And then I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna use a maneuver.
Yeah, hit it, don't quit it.
15 damage, and it can make a strength check.
No, it's dead.
That failed
No.
a strength check.
Yeah,
It does not pass that strength check.
Does not pass
Wow,
go.
wow.
Look,
I have good news and bad news.
Alright.
So, I've got good news for you, Falcor. You can now see, well, technically you would be able to see, but you can't because you don't have a light source.
Well, Dave,
So at the start of their turn, wisdom saves.
I will yell out to my myconids, get down. Try to stay out of their. Try to stay out of their reach.
Get prone. Get prone, son.
Be defensive. Do defensive stuff. Go full defensive.
Take a
Lord
bullet.
Voltron.
But Anthony, now you can basically see the you can see this part of the board.
Because you
Oh,
killed the dude.
and that big thing's there? The big blue dude?
Yeah.
You killed the thing that was causing.
It looks like the other thing.
I can't start.
It's
this
a,
one
it's
with
a,
that.
it's a. But I am within its reach, so I probably can't get away.
That's like scary creature darkness.
How much damage do
Let's
you-
see that. No, I'm safe. I can't see it.
Ah!
14,
That thing isn't a humanoid, is it?
22,
The giant thing?
29.
Hooked
That'll pass.
Okay.
The vulture?
Yeah.
The beetle vulture?
So,
It's a hooked horror.
It's a vulture. You're pronouncing it wrong.
all right. So,
Boomerang cars.
Boomerang.
now, white die.
I chuck a boomerang.
So they're both going to take the 29.
Nice.
You're carrying a light source, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But he's in the darkness.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Is there any darkness at all?
Nope.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Pop out, bro.
All right. Sweet.
You're
So
welcome,
we can
guys,
do
for
some stuff.
carrying the fight.
Thanks, dude.
So, so,
I wanted to get out of your way so you can really.
So-
at least
Possibly the first and
The-
last time we'll ever hear Ted say that sentence. Just let him have it.
so
Just let him have
the
it.
light comes back up, and you can completely see everything now.
Oh, those two guys dropped too?
And basically, you vaguely see what I had described before as they're torn apart by spectral books.
Oh, you forgot the Griffin.
Oh, the Griffin, yeah, to attack.
He gets to go, right?
Yep.
No more disadvantage now.
No more disadvantage.
I only roll high numbers when I'm disadvantaged.
He's straight up beast now.
15 to hit.
We'll hit.
12 damage,
Okay.
and then his claws.
Yeah, I was
Oh, roll a little one. He doesn't have my lucky, so he
Dang.
can't.
This thing ain't got a lot of hit points, but it sure got a lot of claws.
What, the Griffin?
Yeah.
That was his beak. Was the first one. The second one was his claws.
Yeah. 2 attacks is pretty strong.
And you had held your action, Ryan.
Good damage.
Yeah, so did Todd.
And Todd, so you guys can do something.
Do something.
I did.
Todd's like,
What is your
Oh,
light
I was
30
hurt the
feet?
whole time.
What's it?
It's a torch. It's
So
just
it's
it's
kind of
fire. It's magic.
Are any
So
Lycanids
it's-
still alive?
All right.
Well,
So
they're down. I don't know whether they've
I'm
done
going to
saves yet, so I can medicine check one and healing word the other one.
Please.
That's my plan.
Thank
I
you.
would have done a healing word last round,
No,
but I
you-
couldn't see him.
No, you done good.
I'm gonna firebolt and chromatic orb it.
Fucking Christ.
No.
So I'm gonna quicken it.
Griffin wings.
Please don't hurt the Griffin.
All right.
Well,
It's
there's no
like on your Griffin
darkness
wings.
anymore, so
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to where I could kind of see it. Over here.
behind the bodies.
Yep. All right. Firebolt.
Make it in shields to me.
AC
your
16, AC 20,
Hits.
and chromatic orb. Also AC 20. So okay. So I'm gonna do. Firebolt is a D10. I'm gonna do cold. I'm gonna do some icy hot action. So hot and cold.
Okay.
3d8. So we're gonna do that, and 2d10 for. All right. So 18 from the firebolt, and another 8 from the cold chromatic orb.
All right. So the chromatic orb freezes it, and then the firebolt shatters it.
Like the back of the shattering of the backboard. I don't know if that was Shaq. Some basketball player.
Some basketball player.
did
Like
that.
sports exploding.
Sports balls.
Like sporting balls.
Sporting balls, something.
Just exploding into shards.
Yeah.
Didn't
So-
they do that to the Terminator? Didn't they freeze him? Then
Yeah,
break him?
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work though.
Terminator 2 or 3 or 7.
2.
So medicine check on the one that's closest to me. I stabilize him.
Is that all of them?
The other
was
one
the
is
last one?
the other one is mush.
No!
Mushrooms
Good thing we didn't name him.
Well, we can't let that go to waste. Start scraping them up.
So you guys are now. What are you doing? Licking your wounds.
We're gonna definitely need to take a short rest. I need
The one mic in it is on death's door, but you're able to save it. The other one,
Smashed.
yeah, it's pretty much mushroom soup.
Did you?
I mean,
did
do you have the
record?
thing? Do you have your thing, bring back to life thing?
Oh yeah, you could revivify if you chose to.
Did they make that cost some big thing?
300 gold piece diamond.
I mean, I would pay for that.
That's nothing.
Then
Ryan agonizing on whether he's going to spend 300 gold to save the life of
What the hell you
this
spend your gold
creature.
on?
I'll spend 300 gold for real.
so I'll
All right, I'll do it.
actually.
I chuck a handful
I'm
of quartz and shards of glass at
No,
you.
I think
You
it-
do
Before
it.
he casts it, he brings out a ledger and he's like, sign here, here, and here.
No.
This is going to cost 1,000 gold.
You know, those things could cost like a bunch of experience, or you're -1 for the next month.
No,
or,
he
you know
just
what I mean?
sits there and counts it all out before he'll perform it.
That's
Meanwhile-
$2.99. You
Meanwhile,
sons
all
of
the rest of the
bitches.
Myconids
Get
are
my abacus out.
It's 301.
telepathically screaming at each other.
So if they ever ask what's your life worth in this world,
Exactly, 300 gold pieces.
300 gold gem.
Wasn't
What's
mine,
your
apparently.
life worth? The generosity of a fucking goblin. A stoned ass goblin.
So yes, you're able to save the one Myconid that actually passed over.
We're gonna call him Smushy.
Oh, it's good. That's good. I'll
Smush,
take it.
smush.
Smushy.
Smush it
Smushy
real
and
good.
topple.
Smushy baby.
Smushy and top.
So he has one hit point. The other one I actually have to heal, so that's 6.
Oh,
Okay.
right. How do I heal myself?
Do you want to just give us a group heal since we're all wounded?
I'm fine.
Oh.
Or you guys want to take a short rest?
Well,
Yeah,
that's the.
I'm down. I'm down a lot.
I definitely want to take a short rest, but I don't know how the Griffin or the Myconids, whether they have quote unquote hit dice to spend.
Yeah,
Griffin-
anything that has hit dice, it essentially works the same as you, but based off of their hit dice.
Oh,
I believe the Myconid sprouts have 2d6.
Do you roll this? When you spend hit dice, it's just you roll the die.
you roll the
Use
die.
your con.
And if
you
you
get
had a
the con
bard or
bonus,
something that you would
and
use Song
the,
of Rest.
The bard could choose to do a song of
I'm
rest.
bringing up shit.
What's the bard doing?
Nothing. He's just,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
You gotta tell him.
What do we give
Because
him?
I'm not reading it. You know what it is. I'm not
What do you give
I don't know
us?
what your die is, but if he chooses to do it, he gets
It's
we
1 die 8.
It's a D8 now.
Yeah.
To every hit die?
No,
Yeah,
just once.
One extra.
So 1d8.
One
Plus-
D8 healing while doing a short rest, then you can spend hit dice.
Okay.
Which is kind of huge for the Myconids because they get
Yeah.
2d6. So
Yeah, doubles for them.
So wow,
Big
So I'm
money.
gonna use 2 hit
that's
dice.
1 point off of
And
max.
I add my con every time, right?
16, 20, yeah. Without my con bonus, that's golden.
Whoa. 25.
Heal the Griffins and the Myconids.
Yo, can I roll that d8? Do I add my con to the d8 or no?
To his D8, you do not.
I'm only 4 hit points down. I think I'll just stay there.
Yeesh.
All right.
I rolled real
you,
bad.
You guys gonna roll the hit die on all the Myconids are injured basically?
What do they get, Dave?
They
my
have
goodness.
2 die 6, so they could roll
A D6 and then D8 probably
Yeah.
would do.
So
the-
1d6 and 1d8 for each you want?
so yeah, for the 2 that got hit, basically the other ones got missed or not.
Alright, so 1 I rolled 12.
Okay, that's more hit points than it has.
Okay.
Sweet. Does it get temporary hit points?
And the other one I rolled 8.
And there's also more hit points than it has.
There you go.
Jeez, does it have 1 hit point?
Dear guys, they
And
are
then-
the red shirt is very
The
applicable.
Griffin is 70, 10 plus 21 is what its hit points are. So do I roll? Can I roll a d10 and a d8,
Yes.
and then
And that is con.
add his con, so plus 3. Okay. So he gets 16 back. That's
So
pretty
why don't you
good.
roll another? Because it took over 20. So why don't you roll another hit die? Oh, I spent 3. Better.
Yeah, he needs 7 more hit points, so I'll roll 1 more hit die for him.
So 4
Actually,
better.
Yeah, 10.
the bardic thing will work on him too.
It did it.
Okay.
Yeah, she'd go through the D8 on the first hit die.
I think I'm gonna start carrying a lit lantern on me, so I don't end up. Well, I mean, not that it was super. It didn't really matter this time, but
It was inconvenient.
it wasn't convenient.
I think more so, somebody should take a dispel.
Now you're out of control.
I have a very limited
Yeah,
number
that's
of
just
spell
rude,
slots,
Anthony.
so that's on
Here you go.
Rebellion.
But you're not the only caster in a entire party full of casters.
What Anthony's
Looking at
passive
it.
aggressively saying is, Ted or Todd.
I'm a
Possibly
crappy
take
bard.
Dispel.
I only know Stairway to Heaven. Leave me alone.
And he keeps saying,
And I only
he's-
know the first like 3
yeah,
chords.
he keeps starting to play. He's like, no wait,
No, wait,
I messed
no, wait,
up.
hold
I'm
on,
gonna
stop.
start up again. Let's start over.
And the
Again.
monsters keep saying, Freebird!
Yeah.
So when we have a day and anybody that wants, I can do essentially a torch that won't go out for anybody that wants one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So
We had a dude in our old game who would use a surge to like have a day-long light spell. He had all these like powers that would like hurt himself.
It was a
It
ritual,
so
but
funny.
he had to spend a healing surge to keep it going all day. And we're like, just spend 50 gold and get a goddamn torch.
No, I'm not doing that.
But then on principle, he would just be like, "Nope, I hurt myself." It was so funny.
Makes sense to me.
I think it was
He was
something
also
if
in, like, a
if you
death
did it for a
cult.
whole year, it became permanent.
He was also in like a death cult though, so everything about it was funny.
All right, so
Moving on.
moving on.
Moving on up, moving on up.
We don't find any sign that these were assassins sent to get us, right?
Did they have any?
Totally
they
random.
probably didn't have any loot. I'm going.
Do
to
they
go
have any
on.
statues
No.
of us?
They seem to be hunting.
God dang wild animals,
those
stop
statues.
attacking us. You ain't
so
got
there
no
any
loots.
value in these crystals?
And here, I mean, you could take some, but not really. I mean, you would have to take so much for it to mean anything. Basically, it's colored glass.
Should we take some skulls just for?
I think you want the actual hooks. So I'll
I think you should bring him a dark mantler skull. And be
do
like,
they have skulls?
figure this out.
What are you gonna make with this? And he's gonna make like shoulder pads or elbow. He'll make knee pads.
He's
No,
gonna
cloak.
run out of a place to put it.
Make
really.
a cloak.
Yeah.
Codpiece.
Yep.
So I'll
Kilt.
Boots.
I'll actually bring him a pair of hooks.
I think a dark mantle Celt would be badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No underwear.
And if you wore the if you wore the dark mantler so that the mantle part of it was like your cloak and it had like those tentacles, and then the head you wore as a hood, so you had a pointy head with two eye holes cut in it.
So you would use two. One of them you'd like cut out the center, so it's just like the mantle part, and you'd wear that as your kilt, and the top part, and then you wear a whole one as a cloak. Well, it'd be like a mini cape because they're small.
I'm thinking it's like a pointy hood,
Oh no! So you're
like a
saying-
KKK hood, but not white. You know
all
what
I'm
I'm talking
picturing
about?
right now is a pterodactyl.
I looked up the name of that earlier this week. It's called like a Kiprioti or something like that.
The KKK hood?
Well,
That form.
essentially yes.
But that
shape,
form,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Spanish thing.
It's kind of like a dark mantle Kegurumi, a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
I saw this great quote online. It was like somebody in Trump's thing was like, "Oh, I never saw racism before Obama," and one of the comments was, "You silly Sally, you have to cut eye holes in that KKK hood." And I was like, "Holy shit, that's really funny."
All right, so they have no value intrinsically in their corpses either, right? There's not like, oh, if we use the shavings of a dark mantler, we can sell it.
Can I
Disenchant
arcana that?
Oh, do you need any of that for your
Sure.
like rituals or
Let's
anything?
let's discuss this matter and give you advantage.
I like that you say a mechanic in your role-playing voice. Like, instead of being like, saying like role-playing something to give advantage, you're like, let us have advantage here.
Advantage the shit.
Look at
Oh,
this.
that's a 20.
Tut tut, sir.
Can they hold stuff? Yeah, they have hands.
Can they hold weapons?
The Myconids? Yo, you are not
They could.
grooming
It's
the
like giving a
Myconids.
toddler weapons, but
Yeah, yo,
they
you
could.
are not grooming the Myconids to fight.
Don't give
I'm
me
just
the
saying,
ideas.
like,
I
hey.
slapped that sword out of your hand
I'm just
from
saying.
3 feet off the ground.
This is a dagger. Pointy end goes in the other guy.
I was gonna give him
He
the
He
bill.
turns around and stabs the Myconid next to him.
And kills him.
Good work. Turned in a charge. Keep the others in line.
He instantly gains a fighter level.
And this is why we don't give the Myconids weapons.
Yeah, we all wake up dead.
What did you get on your check?
20. I'm gonna start
20?
trading him into a crack commando unit.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely you could definitely harvest things from the Hokars and the Dark Mantles
For spell stuff.
for spell stuff.
You need a liver.
Alright.
Alright, so then
Get
I'll.
some components then.
Get its darkness gland.
That's what I'm really thinking, especially with the Dark Mantles. If you harvest the organ that produce that magical effect, and you use that in a darkness spell, it will enhance it.
If you put it in a blender with some ice and drink it, you turn real dark for a little while.
Yeah, it's good.
You're like a walking black hole.
So we'll figure out what the value of that is later.
You turn it into jerky.
Oh. Ugh.
Well, you know,
Dark Mantle jerky, Hokar jerky.
this is the calamari of the Underdark right here.
Really? I mean, it's true.
Gross.
Really?
Yeah, now that you can see them, they do kind of look like weird octopuses.
Do you think
Or
we could cook
octopi.
some, do you think this would taste like, you know, there's sea creatures that taste quite
Griffin already
delicious
ate
if
it
you
all.
So what is it?
Yeah, the Griffin probably is chomping on
Yeah, guys.
anything near it.
You guys are like, ooh, do you think we could make this into rations? And the Griffin's like,
And
"Arr."
the Griffin looks up and it's got tentacles hanging out of its beak.
Right, so that was just one stop on our many tiered journey to get home through the dirt, right?
Yeah, we've been traveling for 25 minutes.
And I believe we're a couple of days in, you said.
Yes.
They mentioned that these Myconids only have a 4-day lifespan.
It's okay, we're already grooming their grandchildren.
We got scammed.
You got the value pack.
No, we got scammed, no.
These
So,
guys don't
I
have-
am gonna try to, if there's any left, I am gonna try to cook some of this for dinner and see.
So Mike
get a little seasoning.
No.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That was just a little
Yeah, I'll actually ask ask the goblins any kind of pointers.
For
You want us
cooking?
to cook it? We'll cook it.
Oh, we'll cook it.
I've been practicing.
I pull out a bunch of.
you do have
I pull out a bunch of Tupperware containers and a little apron.
you do have Myconids for seasoning.
Yeah, no, that's what we're saying. We're gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, we'll cook it. Get out of the kitchen. So this is our chance to practice our poisoning that we've been working. It's been like 4 or 5 levels now. I've been trying to get proficiency in poisoning.
It definitely comes into effect now.
Holy shit, Anthony.
That's what you really needed to do to make it really happen much faster. Be like, I'm gonna poison my party.
What?
Oh, done.
Done deal.
You see me stirring the food with one of my poisoned crossbow bolts. You're like, why are you
Not you. You're milking the spiders into
directly into it?
I'm gonna give it a little kick. Bam.
Knock it up a notch.
Oh,
So-
killed the belay. Good
Don't
job.
worry.
if
Don't
you-
worry.
if
We're
you want
also
to make-
practicing our antidotes.
You eat your
That's the
darkness
Mars
calamari,
thing.
and then we get somewhere else.
If you want to make it, you can make an intelligence check to see how your calamari, your dark mantle mari comes out.
Your dark mantle kebab.
Mint lamari.
15.
It's actually pretty good.
Excellent.
Well prepared.
Thank you.
I put on a bib, and it's got like a dark mantle embroidered on it or printed on it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you get your shell cracker out and start cracking into the hooked horrors.
Yeah.
Now Hokars, I do not believe are very edible. They are, but they taste horrible.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Crustaceans are very close to cockroaches, so I wonder if really we have it all wrong. And
Please stop
cockroaches could be
talking.
delicious.
No, please stop.
No, I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you try the Hokar, it tastes worse than a hobo's ass.
And you know
Last
what?
time I ate a hobo's ass, I remember it being much more.
Wait,
good.
saying you haven't?
Hey, buddy, don't knock it till you try it.
We all went to college.
Soylent homeless.
Soylent. Oh no.
This tastes like Rask.
Oh, God.
So, do we get back to Gryphongaff?
You almost get back to Gryphongaff.
No.
The rest of the travels through the Underdark is rather uneventful. You guys kind of learned your lesson from what you were doing, and
Sweet. So we sleep.
So you guys do
So
sleep.
I get these 4 hit points back?
Over the
You
course of those days and whatnot, I'm poring over any of the books and stuff that I have. Is there anything that would offer these the myconids any kind of extra protection on the surface?
Yes, shade and cover.
We can't do the, like, Blade 2 where the vampires wear sunscreen and they can be out in the sun.
Astronaut suits?
No, right? Am I wrong? That's a thing. That's a movie.
They don't need to be on the surface as long as we have this carriage. They can be a couple feet under the ground.
Yeah, you can definitely do something along that line.
Yeah, we just got to give them to a basement. Mom's basement.
Oh yeah,
Keep them in the dark.
we've been
And feed 'em shit.
keeping Mom's basement pretty cool lately. We got like a lava lamp and some disco balls,
Beanbag chairs.
beanbag chairs,
like
sumos.
We gotta,
Sumos, not even
with
regular
all this
beanbag
set up,
chairs,
we need to
sumos.
get our apparatus out.
Disco
here.
chairs, beanbag balls.
Basically, Mom's basement
Beanbag
looks
balls.
like a Spencer's Gifts just took a shit. Right over it.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Does that even still exist
What?
anymore?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's called Hot Topic.
There's just,
Oh my
there's
God.
literally just a corner, just a pile of expended fart spray cans.
There's a life-size SpongeBob
Lava-
doll.
Lava lamps and thin neon Velcro.
The glow-in-the-dark poster bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my
felt-
God.
Nothing
felt
but magic eye.
God,
glow-in-the-dark
this is so
posters.
amazing.
So,
So you guys
There's a
actually
rain stick. We have
surface.
2 rain sticks. We can just get real high and just flip them over.
Fucking didgeridoos.
You guys surface much closer to Gryphongaff than where you would have come out.
Right.